Read and told us, showed us that.
Okay, y'all, hold on.
Hey, man.
Hold on. Hey, everybody, it's your girl, Love's World. Thanks for joining the debate this evening. Tonight, we're going to be talking about Pan-Africans and FBAs. What's the issue? Shout out to my chat over here on TikTok. Shout out to my chat, too, over here on YouTube. I hope y'all enjoy the debate. Who knows what's going to happen? Hopefully, we can have a good debate. Hopefully, some people with opposing views can come in and participate in the debate. Okay. Anybody want to respond or start it off? What do y'all think Rev, what do you think the problem is with Pan-Africans and Black Americans?
Shit, I'll go. Tariq,
Who is that?
that was me.
Oh, that was you. I thought some troll came up here. Go ahead, Greg. I'm sorry.
That's my answer. Tariq, period.
Anybody else want to take a stab at what they think the issue is?
I have a rebuttal.
Go ahead. You got the rebuttal. Go ahead, Africa.
He always got
Yeah, you know, Rev. Go ahead, Africa.
Premium for life.
You see, this is the issue. When it is time to have a proper conversation and a proper solution, we don't get to have a lot to on the table. Just like Greg just said, he said Tyreek. Who the hell is Tyreek? Tyreek is not even an official. He's not even a law enforcer. He's not even a politician. So how is Tariq gonna be the issue in anything? Me, I just see him as a regular Black Americans. I land with that.
Okay, so once again, your ignorance just it just befuddles me. The problem with you is that you don't understand the larger argument at hand and where it stems from. That's why I made my comments where they are, because they don't really have a problem with FBA. They don't really have a problem with the stances of FBA. They really have a problem with the person who created FBA. And you have a problem with, oh, the rhetoric. And the first thing y'all scream to is, well, Tariq started it. So what your real issue is Tariq. Own it. Accept it. Deal with it. But you're not going to scapegoat that shit on us, bro.
That makes a lot of sense what the man just said. Yeah, Tariq is y'all boogeyman. Y'all are really, I think y'all have a lot of nightmares about that young brother. And they don't make sense.
Yeah, boy, they be. Ooh.
Is he their kryptonite? That's what it seems like. It seems like he's their kryptonite. The only thing I see from so far from watching Tariq, the only thing that I see is the fact that he's telling the truth and coming with real scholar, talking from educational standpoints. I don't see him saying anything wrong, but some people that's not living right and have things to hide don't like the truth. So,
Talking your mic, American.
I said they don't, they don't like the truth. That's from what I can see so far, because he's not saying anything wrong.
Exactly.
No, you're not saying anything wrong. Have you been to Africa before?
No.
Tyreek be posting them pictures where they be eating monkeys and shit.
No.
And that's why they be mad.
Wow.
I mean, what I see about it is you have to understand that a lot of propaganda is being used in America. Okay, if when you see the image of Africa, I'm not saying all the image that you've been seeing is wrong or is not in Africa, but that is the only thing they show you. They only show you the negativity of Africa, which is the same thing they're doing to Black America in Africa too. The same bad image you see we see in Africa about
So
Black
what you
America.
saying?
Don't cut them off. Hold on, one at a time, y'all. People back on YouTube complaining about the over talking. Let's try to, let it flow some. Go ahead, Africa. Land your plane.
You see, just like the image that you say, Tariq been showing you out, that's the same body image of Black American they showing to Africans in Africa. That is why you guys are thinking like Africans are coming to America or to UK, looking down on Black American. How can we change it? No solution yet. I land with that.
So, again, y'all have a problem with Tariq. You don't want to deal with the facts that he brings to the table like America presented. You don't want to deal with nothing that we present to the table when it comes to your countries and how you failed it and left, and don't want to lay blame on the people who run your country, but want to lay blame on a country itself, but don't want to lay blame where blame belongs, on your people and the people who run your country. But the first thing y'all want to scream about is, oh, divisive. And what's divisive? The fact that we want to name ourselves? No, it's the name calling. Oh, it's the name calling. The names, the very names that you call us Akata, the very names you call us Jareers, the very names you call us Bullet bullet bags. Come on, man. Yeah, the rhetoric you guys are talking is straight up asinine and silly. You just need to go ahead and be men and be women and deal with the fact of the matter is you don't like the person who created this moniker. You don't like him. You don't like the way he talks. You don't like how he talks about you. You don't like the fact that when y'all start ranking and joning, we rank a little harder and a little better, and it's a little more funnier than you dry, lame Africans. And that's just what it is, bro. And what you can't do is sit up here and tell a falsity. When every time I get to the root of the problem, it always lands on that man's lap. And you people are disgusting that you would sit up here and act like this man is your whole problem when you have a whole country and a whole bunch of rotten, dirty, downright disgusting politicians and others in your country taking advantage of you and running you down the muck. And now you want to blame us, Black Americans, who minding their own Black American business, doing their own Black American thing. And now you want to run and join and find cover and hide, and it's not working, bro. It's over with.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
Greg. Go ahead, Big Show.
So I mean, if we're gonna be honest, we're just not gonna sit up here and act like you guys have probably as a whole, as a continent, as an entire continent whole of the one of the worst education systems in the world. One of the worst. That's why a lot of you guys flee. You bring your families over here to get our education, so it can be so you can have a legitimate education behind you, or your children, or whoever's coming over here to get it. You guys have probably one of the worst crime rates in the world as a continent. As a continent, you guys are consistently fighting with each other. You guys are consistently going to WAR with each other. I mean, you talk about us, but these are the things that's happening in your country. Your country is one of your continents. I'm gonna put the whole entire continent. The whole entire continent as a whole is one of the worst in the world. So when you say, oh, it's the propaganda that they show on TV, well, I mean, I guess the propaganda is just reflecting right back to y'all.
Did you think education in America in black neighborhood and white neighborhood is the same thing, brother?
I believe the education in black neighborhood and Africa is two totally different things.
At least
What does that to do with the topic?
I mean, if we want to have a if we want to have a fair debate, you have to look at.
Have a debate about literacy in the country that you come from, in this country. Half of your country is illiterate, bro. So stop it, man.
Who told you half of Africa is
illiterate?
illiterate? That is the problem.
We know the stats. We know the stats in your country, yo. Half of your country is illiterate, sir, and that is a fact.
Where's the facts? Where's the fact? I want you to pull out the facts.
You can't debate it.
No, I want you to pull out the fact, please. I want you to do that because I'm sure.
Google let me. Man. I'm not gonna do your.
I'm from Africa. I know it. Google that's why I'm asking you. Are you from Africa?
It.
You see, that's
Google the issue. It. It's a very searchable fact. Google it, sir.
Africa reality. What is your problem you got with Greg? Because when he told you about the taxes, why you been looking for Greg?
when he come out, then when he come for me, I have to go for him too. An
I
eye for
know,
an
but
eye. Yeah,
that
Greg.
happened days ago, and you still been waiting on Greg, huh?
I'm not gonna forget that. He said himself that Trump don't pay taxes. He don't care. Why will he care about my own taxes as an African? Because
Did
I'm
I
me and
piss
him
you
black.
off?
Because they set up the
Exactly.
system to work for them. So what do I care that he doesn't pay taxes? That's what rich people do. They set up the system for
You see that?
themselves.
You see that's the point I'm
So what
making.
am I gonna cry about it, or am I gonna worry about mine? I'm
You
gonna
see
worry
that?
about me. I'm gonna
You
worry
see?
about me. My taxes ain't got nothing to do with nobody on the stage
You see
but
that
me
the you see
and
that the
mine,
point.
right?
You don't care about
Right?
Trump
The
taxes.
way,
Well,
hold on, Africa,
uh-huh.
African. When I fill out my taxes, I do not fill out my taxes for you, African, for Gov, respectfully, for America. I fill out the taxes for me, sir, and how it works for me because my financial situation is different from my brother Gov. It's different from my sister American. It's different from you, sir. It's different from Trump. So what are you talking about? I can only worry about my taxes and how it's going to affect my people. And I'm going to vote in favor of what's going to work for me as far as my taxes are concerned on a local basis, because that's the taxes that affect me most, bro.
Hey,
Not no
Greg.
federal tax. Come on, man. Wake
Yeah,
Thank
up,
you.
okay.
Africa.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
agree
Hold
with
on,
you.
Africa,
Can everybody
because we
please?
got new people on the stage. You're gonna get off of Greg and his financials. Greg, do you know you had Africa waiting or thinking about this for over a week, and now he actually debating you about your tax information and taxes and financial informations on this panel with all these people in here.
But he can't debate me on the conditions of his country and the reasons why the conditions are the way they are. But you over here worried about my pockets. Stop pocket watching,
No, you see,
African.
my issue
Get
is
your
this.
money together.
My issue about the
Get your
conversation is
money
this.
together. I'm good over here.
He told
It's
me,
unreal.
I don't pay taxes.
Thank you,
He,
Netherboom.
he told me, you African, you don't pay taxes.
You
I'm
an
like, you
No,
accountant?
don't.
Are
You
you
see,
an
that's the
accountant?
ignorance in it.
but
Are you
listen,
a tax person?
no,
Then what
he
the
ain't.
fuck are
No, no,
you worried
no. You
about
don't
me
understand the
for?
point I'm
Why are you
making.
worried about my pockets and
No, you don't
finances
understand the
and
point
Okay,
I'm
how I
let's
making.
move
distribute them?
on from that, y'all.
Sucker.
Let's move
Mind your
on.
business.
Let's move on. Now he answered all your questions. We don't want to talk about Greg and his taxes and your taxes and Trump taxes no more, Africa. I hope you feel better and got the answers you was looking for. Hey Franco, hey Johnny, hey Andre.
Hello, world.
Love.
Hey, welcome. Andre. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Big Shotter. I mean, what is it? Big Showstopper. Do you want to address the prompt?
Yes, ma'am, I will. Hey, love, how you doing?
Hey,
Thank you.
Big Showstopper. I'm doing good.
So it says Pan Africans and FBAs. What's the issue? I believe one of us is going back to our beginnings, and we are trying to delineate ourselves from the rest of the world, and especially from the counterparts that says that we are or we come from them. Our history in this country is too much to kind of throw away to the wayside, and we're trying to get all of that back. And the other side, they're like, shh, we just need to stick together. If we all come together as one group of people, then we can take over. And that has, failed over the last 60 years. This Pan-African movement has been, going on for the last 60 some odd years, and we've gained nothing from it. So one side is saying, hey, let's go ahead and, get away from these people. We'll probably be better off. And the other side just wants to, keep on setting us back. And I'm with the side that's trying to, get us out of ourselves and get our history back and get the land back that we, were promised and that was stole from us, and everything else. So that's what I think.
I got a rebuttal here.
You really bother? Oh, I got it, brother.
Okay. So Franco, you got a rebuttal. Did you say you had one too, Africa? Okay, go ahead,
Yes, ma'am.
Franco.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, go ahead, Franco.
All right, thank you, love one. Thank you so much for having me. The brother here earlier he was saying that Africa is the unsafest place in the world. You see how these people come here and they're just making up stuff? Tennessee, Memphis, is the 6 cities in the world unsafe. Do you understand what I'm saying? Tennessee. So nobody want to go to Tennessee. It's so unsafe to go to Tennessee. So Haiti is the first, okay? Venezuela is the second. I don't see any Africa here in the source. I don't see any city in Africa unsafe. Like Haiti, Mexico, Ecuador, Venezuela, Tennessee. So y'all come here because you're so mad about Africa. You just spray lies. All you do is just lie. Lie. It's all in your blood. Greg, you didn't understand what Africa was saying. You just stupid. That's why. I land my plane there.
Okay, big showstopper, go ahead.
Was he like rebuttaling me or something? I would pay
Yeah, I
any.
know. He was. I guess he was rebuttaling you, but then he threw that in for Greg.
I got stuck on Genesis. I kept getting stuck. I didn't know what it was saying. I don't know if he was saying Genesis out the Bible or I don't know what he was saying. But no,
When somebody loses a debate, they always start laughing because they don't have nothing to say.
Did you mean Tennessee?
The Tennessee, you hear what I say. You hear me. You hear what I say. It's not funny.
No.
Respond to the
Franco,
debate.
y'all.
So what country? What country are you from?
Just respond to the debate.
Well, if you let me know what country, if you would let me know what country,
I won't let you know. I'm sorry.
That's the problem because I can guarantee you that your country is one of the poorest countries in the world.
Nah, but
I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you. I can guarantee
you. Say Africa is unsafe.
Hold up. I didn't say Africa is unsafe. I said that they have crime over there, crime on crime against their people as well, just like we do over here. I said the same thing. I said it's a reflection. You throwing a reflection back on us, and I'm throwing it right back at you. That's exactly what I said. So where's the lie? So where's the lie in that? Wouldn't you? Because you sound like a fucking Nigerian, which I can't stand.
Hey y'all, we
all you do is cursing.
What you guys just
TikTok and stuff language.
Oh, I love TikTok shop.
People
I love TikTok shop. But wasn't you guys just over in Ghana destroying their country? Didn't you guys go over to Europe and start destroying it? Everybody's trying to kick you guys out of their country. Why? You guys are very violent, right? A very violent group of people.
Deflecting the topic.
I mean, dang, I thought I was on topic. We're talking about violence, right?
A safe place. Tennessee is the 6th.
Your country is not a safe place. You're not a safe.
Okay,
you're not a safe people.
Franco.
You're not a safe people. So you tried to rebuttal something that made no sense. You guys are not even a safe people. So what's your point? Because we can start pulling out facts. Are you Nigerian? I can pull out some facts.
Land your plane.
I'm landed. Because I don't get what he.
Stop, Franco. He is over with. You don't get all them questions. You got another rebuttal, Big Show. Go ahead, Africa.
You see, this is the issue when you don't know anything about Africa, and I keep saying over and over, generalizing and lack of education is a big issue when you're trying to talk about other countries or other continents. First of all, in Africa, yes, we have insecurity. Yes, we understand that. We know who is causing that, and we are working on it. But when it comes to America, what are you doing about systemic racism in America? What are you doing about white supremacy? What are you doing about the billionaire that is buying your politicians? That is buying them to the extent that they will buy them, they won't even pay taxes. Which I'm starting to join them too very soon. I'm not gonna be paying taxes very soon. I'm gonna be buying some politician in my own cabal too. I'll land with that.
Big showstopper, your final say?
I mean, they keep on going back to the same. I don't know why he keeps going back to taxes. I have no clue why he keeps going back to taxes. I guess he don't want to pay any taxes like the rest of us tax-paying citizens of America. But I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. But everything stands as true. Like your country is trash. I don't know no other way to put it. I know you're going to try to protect that because that's where you're from. But I mean, the facts are facts. Your country is trash. The education system is trash. You guys are trash. You come over here and you look like trash. And then you start to look like us. I mean, I'll land there because everyone on this panel knows, except for these, jungle people, who they are and what their country is. We all know what they are. We all know what they've been. They've been this. They really hadn't changed. The only thing that's changed is that now they're starting to try to look like us. Trying to do a destiny swap. That's what they've been trying to do. And they're
You
still
can
trying to
afford the beef.
Okay.
and
All right. Thank you, Showstopper. I'm going to rotate you down. You can come back up. I just got to bring somebody else new up. Thank you. Go ahead, Africa Reality. You want to address the prompt?
Yes, ma'am. Pan-Africans and FBA. First of all, are we generalizing FBA as Black Americans now?
Well, some Black Americans don't. They Pan Africans too, child. So we'll stick to FBA.
Because I don't want my fellow Africans to start talking down FBA and they're gonna be sure. Oh my God, you talking about what history?
Well, Black America, it's an ethnic identifier. I know me holding these panels, they seem to
Exactly.
have an issue with FBA. And I've been told some Black Americans, but they like the African Americans. So when people go and call themselves African Americans, they probably support Pan Africanism or something. I don't know. But you want to address the prompt?
Yes, ma'am. Because I'm bringing that point out because I feel like all this we're doing is gonna be part of history eventually. So we
Yeah.
should be able to know what we are saying to each other. That's why you don't see me in this kind of pit bull when they start talking back and forth. I don't want to be part of that. I don't use the H word. I don't use those kind of words. So Pan-Africanism and FBA, what is the issue? First of all, I'll put the question out there. I'm not sure if FBA is all Black Americans. But the issue I see there is lack of education on both sides and lack of awareness. I feel like that is the issue. When we look at it, when you talk about who the founder of FBA, whatever, first of all, he's not even a public figure. I don't want to say who he is. So he don't even have a ground to do whatever he planning to do because he don't have any official to work with. I've not even seen a single agenda. And as an African, I can tell you for a fact, I agree with the FBA talking points. Some of them, majority of them. But how they gonna achieve it without working towards how they gonna get the politicians, how they gonna get a donor on their side, and how they gonna get all these immigrants out of America? I'm waiting on it to see it because we can sit all day and talk to each other back and forth. What is the end game and what is the day after gonna look like? Because my own aim and my hope is to see Black Americans at the top in America eventually, very soon, if they're gonna work towards it. And I hope Africans also able to put themselves first and make sure that all the Americans coming to undermine African sovereignty, they're able to join together to fight against imperialism, because it's high time Africans start putting Africa first. And I hope FBA is able to get the agenda in the right way, legally, by getting more politicians in their ranks and get the job done for Black Americans too. I land with that. But Pan-Africanism, I feel like it's just a fallacy. It's gonna be hard for it to achieve. I land with that.
All right, thank you, Africa. Anybody have anything to say to Africa Reality? No? Okay, Johnny. Hey,
What's up? How you doing, love?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Johnny?
I'm doing all right.
Good to hear from you today.
All right. So my thing with the prompt is really has nothing to do with immigrants or foreigners. It has to do with politics. So you got foreigners, immigrants. For the most part, they're going to be Democrats.
They really don't have no choice but to be Democrats. Some of them can not be Democrats, but for the most part, like 85 to 90% of the immigrants and the foreigners are going to be Democrats. So what you have these Black American generational Democrats that are pretty much Democrat lifers. So even though that they, generationally Black American, they Democrat first. Like they live in some of these people still live in the projects with the foreigners. So most of us, I would like to think that most of us have moved out of the projects by now. Like I grew up in out of the city, so a lot of these people miss white flight. So if you're still in the projects and you're a multi-generational American, man, that's what you signed up for, man. So good luck with that. But those of us who made it out of the projects in the ghetto and was able to get jobs and be successful and move to the suburbs and buy houses and all that, they try to make that like it's assimilating with the white man. So getting some money is assimilating with the white man. Like getting a job and an education and buying a house and buying property is assimilating with the white man, you peasant, heathen. Projects around rats and roaches and cockroaches and stuff. Is that being Black? Being poor, living in poverty, is that being Black? So you got some people that's pretty much stuck with the immigrants, or they choose to be stuck with the immigrants, because I ain't gonna lie, if it's so bad that some of these Blacks are choosing to be an independent over a Democrat, like I'm MAGA. I'm MAGA right now. I'm in Mississippi. I'm MAGA. I'm doing my thing. But I would not be an independent I'm from a Democrat state in a Democrat county. I go back home and beef it out before I become an independent, a coward. So what the hell did the Black community, the Democrats, have done to some of these FBAs that don't even want to be Democrat no more? Do they dislike foreigners that much? I can empathize with that. If you dislike foreigners so much that you just rather be independent and don't even be a part of no community, you just want to be trapped in a closet. That's as bad as it is. But some of these Black Americans is just stuck with the immigrants in these ghettos, in these projects and all that, and they Democrat life. Ain't nothing wrong with lifer. You're a police, you're a union, UPS or post office. So you signed up to be a Democrat lifer. I still got love for y'all. Y'all signed up to be with the immigrants. But let us be Americans. We don't live in the projects in the ghetto no more. Okay? We still got love for y'all. Don't hate, don't dislike us, because we ain't got to live through
I
that
love
struggle no
TikTok
more.
shop.
That struggle is over for a lot of us, man. That struggle is over for a lot of us, man. A lot of us ain't living that struggle no more. That the 80s, 90s struggle. Yeah, a lot of us ain't living that no more, man. So if y'all want to live that with the
All
foreigners,
right.
do
Land
that.
your
Just
plane,
own that.
Johnny.
Only blacks are only blacks are Democrats. Only Democrats blacks, and I land my plane. Only Democrats are blacks.
All
All
right,
right, I got a
Johnny.
rebuttal here.
Franco
I
and
have everybody.
Rev. Oh, wait a minute. Franco and Rev. Okay, we might can squeeze you in. We'll see Africa. Go ahead, Rev. Rev, you can go first.
Yeah, I understand a little bit what he's saying about but see, you have to understand, brother, that you got some people that's been with Democrats for so long. Their parents had taught them to be with Democrats. And they just been so tied up in this democratic system. But today is a new day. And I keep saying my age 69. I know I see it. I know it's a lot of people, probably my age or older, that see things then change with the Democrats. But the situation is we were Republicans before we was Democrats anyway. I'm going to get that clear. But we switched over because it benefited us. But anyway, what I'm trying to say, we just been set in our ways. And now that we have woke up, some of us have woke up and realized what's going on with the Democrats and the Republicans. Some people choose to go independent, or some people choose to start up their own politics or what have you. And see, it's a thing. Nothing's getting done for Black Americans. Everybody's just spinning us like a ball. You know, they say these things, but I think we done got tired. We want action. You know, I don't agree with the Republicans say some stuff, and the same with the Democrats. So it's got everybody kind of, up and down. And I land my plane with that.
All right, thanks, Rev. Johnny, you got the final say with that, y'all. Let's be mindful of the clocks because you got a couple of more rebuttals. Go ahead, Johnny.
Understand where you coming from, bro. I got in politics at 14 and I was fired up. I was all the way in the game, MAGA 16, out there, putting my life and my body on the line in front of pew-pews and all that. Like angry Democrats was feeling me out there. So I don't dislike Democrats. I'm MAGA. Like I'm MAGA for real. Like I don't know what's going through a lot of y'all mind with this Democrats is this, Democrats is that. If you live Democrat, throw a MAGA hat on, walk down Diamond Street. See how that go for you. Like, I mean, don't be delusional about your life, okay? Is all I'm saying. Like, find out who you with and be with who you with. I'm in Mississippi. I'm with MAGA. I was with MAGA in Maryland, but that didn't go too well for me because I was in the wrong set, banging the wrong set. So now I'm in where I'm supposed to be at, and I'm back, with my people, and I'm doing MAGA. But if you're in a Democrat community, you're going against the grain. Don't be a traitor to the Black community. Get out your feelings.
But I realize that everybody's got common sense to know if it's the Democrats or the
Wait a
Republicans.
minute, Rev, hold on. That was his final say. We got to go to Franco. It's his rebuttal.
All right.
Sorry,
Okay.
Franco. Go ahead, Franco.
Okay. The problem I have with Johnny, it's not all immigrants that are Democrats. I disagree with you 100% on that. Most of my friends, most people I know, like more than 80%, they're all Republican because we share the same values. We don't share like rainbow stuff or all that kind of nonsense. Okay, so I want to check you on that, and I want to understand you. I want to make a point. Why always when a Black American failure or fail, you always have to associate with African, or you live in a project with African, or they live in the ghetto with African. Like, where have you seen African living in the ghetto with Black American? I haven't seen it. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm not in the right side of the country, but I haven't seen it. So I want to check on that. Most immigrants are not Democrat. Maybe some. I'm not saying all, but most are not. I land my plane there.
Why you up here snitching on yourself? Like Africans ain't never did nothing to me. I just don't hang out with Africans. Yeah, but I don't know why you just let Africans are basically Republicans. I knew that, but now you just snitched on yourself and the rest of the Africans. That's why we not with Africa, dude, because we know y'all some coons. You just snitched on your whole. I didn't do that. You did that to yourself, dude. I know y'all some coons. I know y'all love the white man. I didn't do that to you though, bro. You did that to yourself. You snitched on yourself, dude. And not because I'm not talking to y'all. The first thing that I said when I got in here was I'm not talking about immigrants. And you came up here and snitched on your whole set. You came up here and snitched on your whole continent. I know y'all love white saviors.
Okay,
I know what county y'all
land your plane, child.
host of people that don't like Negroes. Yeah, I know where y'all live at. Okay, don't snitch on yourself, bruh. Don't tell everybody y'all Republicans, man. Don't do that no more.
Thank you, Johnny. Okay, we ain't gonna get to you on this one, Africa. Franco, hey, you want to address the prompt?
Yes, love. Well, Pan-African and FBA was the issue. I stand my point with African reality because I want to say this: FBA are not. They don't talk for all African Americans. So, because this is gonna be in a story, I don't want that to be confused. So, okay, the issue are the people like Johnny. Johnny, I did not snitch on Africans. I think you are a confused person, Johnny. Maybe you need to check yourself. When you talk, I feel like maybe you don't understand yourself. Maybe you like to talk and listen to yourself. I think you make sense. You don't make no sense at all. It's not It's not because you're a Republican or a Democrat that will make a difference or something. Being a Republican doesn't mean you like white people. It's about maybe your agenda. It's about maybe it's helping my business, right? Maybe it's helping something. It has nothing to do liking a color or liking something. So I don't know. Something is wrong with you, bro. But let me go back to the topic. The issue is I feel like people need to be educated. You can't talk about a whole 54 country in the continent and think that you understand the continent. You don't. You don't understand Africa. Most of you guys don't. I guarantee you never traveled and went there. And you want to feel like you understand Africa. You don't. We're only 60 years old. Give us time. We're going to get there. You guys are 200 years. You can compare a baby who 2 years old and a baby who has 10 years old, or a man who is 20 years old and a man who is 40 years old. You can compare them. It takes time to be a strong continent. It takes time. It's not like we're trying to thrive and somebody let us thrive. No. You know, white people don't want us to thrive, so they will do anything to put us behind. But it's coming. Young people, we are not like older, like our ancestors. We are strong. We are warrior. We're going to get there. We're going to take everything back. It's coming, and you're going to cry when it comes. I land my plane there.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Johnny is not crazy. Johnny, you just literally just sat here and exposed yourself, because the Democrats are the ones that are for the immigrants. Most of your people that you sit here and you come up here, the ones that you're supporting are your people. They're immigrants, and you voted against them. So you literally just put your foot in your own mouth. Like, Johnny ain't crazy. I heard what he said loud and clear. I just wanted to say that Johnny is not crazy. I heard what he just said. And yes, you definitely exposed yourself. So now all the Africans know that Franco voted against you coming here.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Y'all need some. Oh my God, Jesus. It's so sad. Damn. Is that a rebuttal, Miss Love? Is that a rebuttal or something? I don't know.
No, Andre, did you have a rebuttal?
Yes,
Go ahead, Andre. Hey, Lemon.
I like to say
Hello.
every time Frank or French Frank talks, he always say that we need an education. You know, we all educated. We know that Africa is a continent, so you don't have to keep acting like we don't know this. We know that there's different countries in Africa. So every time you rebut, you always say, "Oh, you need an education." No, just stick to the prompt. Pan-Africans, what's the issue? The issue is you keep acting like we're ignorant and we return the favor. That's it. I'll land there.
Christ. Hi, Mr. Andre? I feel like y'all y'all don't understand when we talk. Maybe maybe the accent issue, I don't know. You don't understand the really like the really fundamental of whatever we're saying. We understand the issue, bro. What I'm saying to you when I say get education is the same thing. Like, okay, if you want to come talk about Africa, understand Africa, go to Africa. Go see the reality. Don't listen to YouTube on Google. Go to panel and panel after panel on TikTok, and you think you understand and know Africa. That's not how you learn about Africa. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying all FBA are stupid or whatever. No, that's not my point. My point is, like somebody like American, I'm pretty sure she never been in the motherland. You want to know the motherland, go to the motherland. Don't go and go all around panel and listen YouTube and think you understand Africa. That's what I'm saying. I land my plane there.
Franco, I'm not going to no damn Africa. I don't have no reason to go to Africa, honey. My family is from right here. Any beautiful place I want to go is right here. Any place that I want to go that's clean is right here. What do I need to go to Africa? I don't want to understand no African. I just want y'all to go home.
America. Look, Can you control the stage for a minute? Can y'all have open panel for me?
Oh my
Yes,
God.
I
All right.
got you.
All right.
But I got you. But no, Franco, I do not need to go. Stop telling us we need to go to Africa when we keep constantly telling you guys every single day that we have no connections to Africa. That means we don't want to go to Africa. America is a beautiful place. If
You
I
think
go
so?
places, which I travel very often, I'm traveling right here in America. I'll go to Canada too. Canada is another beautiful place. But no, I am never going to Africa. I have had friends that have been over there and they come back and say the same thing and say, you know what? Oh,
How
I'm
many
good.
friends? How many friends?
It doesn't matter.
She's so
Just know that
funny.
I
She
just
always
listen.
lies. All
Listen.
she does is
I don't
lying.
have listen. I
No
don't have to
facts.
lie. I don't have to lie to you, you peon.
No, no.
I'm
Every.
telling you,
How
See,
many
you
friends? How
beefing
many
again. You
friends? How
see,
many
you
friends?
what do you call me? You beefing again, and then
I
you're gonna
called
be
you a
like a
peon.
Karen.
I
You're
called you
gonna
a
act like a
peon.
Karen. Okay, all right.
Okay, yeah, I'm acting like a Karen. Anyway, it's open panel.
Can I say something? I didn't get to speak.
Panel, but you can talk
Okay,
if you want. Yeah.
I'm
You could
gonna
wait a minute, Franco. You don't control nothing. You could speak.
I'm gonna read the
Put your
prompt.
put your
Pan
phone on. I mean,
Pan
I can't
Africans
hear.
Pan Africans and FBA. What's the issue? So, ladies and gentlemen, it's like the Pan Africans and when they got them a military telling Africans they don't. This is no shade. Africans don't know who they are, y'all. They got oral history. They ain't got no written history. And you see them dressed up alike now dancing on TikTok. You have to understand, y'all know when we was growing up, you'd be like, oh, you don't even worry about it. You automatically knew. We dealing with a group of people that are still enslaving each other, y'all. We dealing with a group of people that they make little skits where they fighting for food because that's their normal life. And the Pan-Africans got that military right there. They done went and got them. We sending them money. We sending them clothes. They coming over here. They don't start getting fake degrees in America. Ladies and gentlemen, the Africans are getting fake degrees in America. They issuing fake visas. So we don't let these people come in the country, do fraudulent activity, give them free housing. We sending billions to their country. Some of the food we giving them, they selling it back to their people and they supposed to be giving it to them for free. We're dealing with a criminal organization. And the Pan-Africans, they the CEO. They it's just it's almost insane, y'all. And then they gonna get up here and try to tell us the greatness. Yeah, some of y'all are good, but the majority of y'all aren't. I mean, most of you guys don't even have running, water, like with irrigational systems. You have to look at your civilization and say, wait a minute, maybe we aren't as civilized as we think we are, so your frequency can raise. Because y'all over there, the children on our television saying for $2 a day, you can feed little Adul. Do you know how embarrassing that must feel for y'all? Y'all got to get it together. We ain't on no TV talking about $2 can feed us. That is insane, and y'all need to stop lying about it. Go abolish slavery. Get them children off of lake voters. Stop selling your people to the Arabs. Just
We
stop
rebuttal her,
doing it.
princess.
Go
Princess, can we
ahead. I'm gonna
rebuttal
let
her,
it go.
princess? Jesus
Wait a
Christ.
minute, but no, wait a minute. She was you can finish up and let's let her finish what she was gonna say, and then Franco, you can go.
That's all I gotta say. They just need to stop slavery. Get the children and the women fed. The men need to stop coming over to America and marrying these old white tea women. Y'all need to stop going to Europe and doing the same thing. You're all over the world. You're invaders of the world. Africans are having lives saying to each other, what's the best next country we're going to? Y'all having a discussion about leaving y'all home as a whole. Y'all in all different countries coming together, seeing what other country you're gonna go to.
Okay,
I don't
sis, you gotta
understand.
land your plane.
Done.
Okay, Franco, you could go.
All
I
right.
have a rebuttal too, please.
After
Lemon.
Franco, you can go. Wait a minute. Don't talk off of your mic, please.
All right. Lemon. Have you heard of the scandal nursing diploma scheme in Florida? How many people was convicted? I think most of them was African American. Have you listened to that? It's in the Department of Justice. When you want to talk about Africa come here with fake diploma, have you heard about the scheme, nursing scheme degree that was going on, federal charge? Have you heard about that? Okay, let me get. Oh my God, this is so terrible. Y'all are so mad about African, like you're so obsessed. Even when you do something wrong here, you're still gonna say it's Africans. You're still gonna point finger at Africans. But you don't see what you're doing. Here where I live in the state, FBA, they do scam, fraudulent, Medicaid fraud all the time. It's in the
Okay,
news.
Franco, you got 10 more seconds. You got to land your plane.
10 more seconds. I didn't even do
Yes.
1 minute. I'm
Go
already at 10
ahead. I'm not
seconds.
going to. Go ahead, or I'm going to mute you.
Go
Go to
ahead,
the
mute
next
me.
person.
Mute me. I don't want to talk anymore. Mute me. Jesus.
Okay, next person.
Begging you.
Who wanted to go next?
Is Lemon
I thought.
gonna respond or
First, you have to respond,
Oh,
then
yeah,
I
Lemon can
rebuttal.
respond. Please stop.
Y'all,
Oh, yeah, no, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, Lemon can respond, and then after that is African.
he's not even saying enough. I just they not saying. I'm not
Go
gonna
ahead.
say nothing.
Oh, well,
Uh,
she don't have nothing to say to you. African, do you have a rebuttal for her?
yes, ma'am. You see, I don't mean to be kind of rude. You sound like you haven't even lived dark side or north side before. So when you're talking about Africa, Africa is a whole continent, okay? There's a lot of place in Africa that they're doing good, they're doing better. And all this slavery or what you said, it is a crime in Africa. It is a big crime. So if you see any slavery happening, I would like you to send me the video, because you can't just be coming on the internet and just spewing ignorance talking points. And when you're talking about Africa doing fake degrees and fake visa, you are telling me that America is allowing fake visa in America, and you are telling me that America is allowing people to use fake degrees to get a job. It makes America sound dumb. That means if America sound dumb, that means they sound dumb as you. I land with that.
Okay, Divine, you can talk. It's your turn.
okay? Thank you. Pan Africans and FBA was the issue. I feel like Pan Africanism is just flawed because it's based on a shared history, culture, values. Basically, you have to be unified for one cause. And quite frankly, everybody on the continent doesn't have the same history. And so, how should Black Americans have the same history and agenda as them? It's very complicated. Just this unity talk is flawed because what do we have in common except for maybe some people who claim to be African descent? It's just too far away. And some of us who've been here already, we have nothing to really connect. And I think it's really YT supremacy to just have to bond and forced to be unified with people who are melanated. I think that's really racist in my mind. Just really thinking about it, if that's the case, why isn't the India or Punjabi people considered the same? If we're going on based off of melanated people, it just doesn't make sense. And so I'm not going to get on here and disrespect, because I don't like disrespect and I don't want nobody disrespecting me. Because if you want to have an intellectual conversation, we can do that. But in general, we have nothing that's really aligned. And that's what the problem is when ideology from the continent or Caribbeans or wherever it is comes to the US, because it's all scattered. We don't share the same history. And so that's why it fundamentally won't work. Ellen.
Okay, it's open panel, y'all. Anybody can talk. We just can't talk it on
You
top
need
of
to
each
put
other.
the time. America, you need to put the timing
I
on
am
people.
time. Don't tell me
Don't
what
be,
I
no,
need to
you
do.
didn't time it. You
Okay,
didn't
you
time
about
it.
to. Don't tell me what to do. Do you
You
have
need to be
anything you
fair.
want to say? If
You
you
need
have
to be
something you want
fair.
to say, just say it.
You need to
Please
be
don't
fair.
address
That's
me.
all. You say open panel, so let me talk. You want to act like a bad mod.
What did he just call me?
You want to act like a
Bad
bad
ma.
moderator. That's what I
I
said.
didn't just mute you. So what are you talking about?
You
Now I
did. You
apologize.
mute me.
Don't tell me what I did. Anybody else have anything else to say?
Who keeping?
I think Andrew Davis
Come
want
on,
to say
Franco.
something.
Don't argue. Y'all don't argue. Just have a conversation.
I like to say that while we trying to get reparations, a whole bunch of people is trying to get our reparations right in front of our face. So we wrote FBA because we don't like what we seeing going on around us, and we sticking together. And anyone who doesn't like it, too bad. That's all I gotta say.
Just want to piggyback off of what he just said about them wanting reparations. How does a president of a country that is still actively practicing slavery come to our country and ask for reparations for slavery? You're still practicing slavery. It's a whole documentary. It's a whole man on TikTok right now. He goes and buys the children. Their names have to be on a list. It's for like $30 because he was enslaved until he was like in his late 20s. The Africans know this, y'all. On Lake Volta, like it's the known thing, and their president coming over here asking us for our reparations. I mean, I don't know what's happening. I don't. Like, it's like they're just laughing at us thinking we're so naive.
That's
The,
why I say
yeah,
education is important. Oh my God, education is important. You just pray propaganda and lies all day long. Like it doesn't even make sense at all. Like, come on, brothers, come on, guys, stop with this nonsense. Go to the continent. You don't
Can you
even know how
actually
politics
rebut her
works.
instead of
Yes,
insulting?
yes. No, I'm not insulting her. I
But
didn't say any insult. I said instead of spread propaganda and lies, go to the continent. Go to the
okay, so what do
Franco.
continent
you
and
disagree
learn.
with? But
Can,
what do you
hold,
disagree with? You have to
right,
articulate.
where
right.
did
Hold on. I
you?
was gonna
I
say.
just
Hold
say,
on.
I
Wait a
just
minute.
say.
Hold on. I was gonna say this, Franco. We're getting this information off of YouTube. You know how? Because they're sitting down with actual people, cameramen that are following these people around and showing exactly what is going on there. When it's
Bingo.
not propaganda,
I'm
when it's
sorry.
right.
Can I
Wait a
just
minute.
finish?
Now,
Can
I
I
did
respond?
not interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you. It's not propaganda when it's something that we're seeing with our own two eyes. It's not propaganda, it's a fact. We're watching these cameramen follow these people around and show us what's going on in that country. That's not propaganda, honey. When
I
we can
respond
see
to
it
you.
with our own, wait a minute, when we can see it with our own two eyes, and also we see the child soldiers over there that they're geeking up on all kind of rugs and giving them alcohol and snatching them out of the homes, forcing them to go and fight and unalive people. We're watching this stuff with our own two eyes. It's not a propaganda. We can see it. That
I
stuff
can
is not
respond.
happening.
Oh my
Wait a
God.
minute. That's not.
Jesus.
Now, when you, I just gave you respect because when you just talked, I had everybody be quiet and I didn't talk over you.
He caught me, the
I did
divine.
not listen. You just
Divine.
stop. Now we're seeing this stuff with our own two eyes. We're not sitting here just saying something we're just reading off the internet. No, these people are actually going to this country, following these people around, riding in the cars with them while they're committing these actions. That's not propaganda. And I land my plane.
Finally. Okay. Africa, let me respond very quick. All right. America, do you know how mute me? I just want to explain how politics works. Okay. All right, CIA, FBI, what they do, they go to countries, okay? They choose a group of people. They give them money. They say, okay, this is what we're going to do. You're going to choose people, okay? You're going to disrupt this government. So you're going to create anything that you wanted. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm going to give you camera. I'm going to give you money. I'm going to give you pew-pew. You do anything to disrupt this government. That's how politics works. So anything you see on YouTube is just a movie. They show you movies. You understand how politics works, America? You see what the white people want you to see, but that's not what actually the government or the people in the...
Okay, Franco. Did
Hey,
Andre
can I
go?
answer too, please? Can
Hold
I give my
on.
own?
I don't know. Did Andre already go? Okay, Andre, I'm gonna rotate you down. Thanks for coming up.
You see, let me
And
break
Greg
it
didn't
down.
even have a chance to talk.
You already talked though.
No, he didn't.
You did. Okay. Anyways, let me give you simplicity. Okay, just like in America, you have Fox News that is conservative, and you have a CNN. That is how it is. They give you the view you want to see. It's algorithm. Whatever you want to see, whatever you watch, you like, that is what they're gonna keep showing you. It is up to you to look for the other part of Africa, because this gonna keep happening. It's not gonna stop. I don't want to lie to you. In Africa, you cannot sell someone. It is not possible. You cannot SLAV to anybody. And not too long ago, I see the albino. Albino is well protected in Namibia. These are propaganda that we're telling you, and the same thing they're showing about Black America in Africa. It is not only the way you see in Africa about Africa. They are showing the bad part about Black Americans too in Africa. How can we stop it? Nobody's coming with any solution along with that.
Okay. Well, we're not concerned about what's going over in Africa because that's not our in our
But
best
when we tell
interest.
you it is not right, you don't want
But
to listen though.
wait a minute. Y'all come here talking about our issues. We're just addressing facts with you. But the thing about it is this though. This is the thing. Just like there's a black market here that I'm pretty sure a lot of us, I know I didn't find out about the black market or anything like that maybe until about 3 years ago where they're doing things on there. I can't argue with someone if they were to bring up that point that there's a black market because I don't know anything about it. So maybe there's stuff going on that you personally don't know about, but we're telling you that this is what's going on. You can't be in denial.
In denial. I'm not saying what you're saying is not right. Though. I mean, I'm not saying what you're saying is not real. Sometimes some of them are real, but not all the things you see on the media, especially YouTube or Instagram, they are being doctored. And once you start looking at the negative about Africa, that is what they're gonna keep feeding you. When have you ever seen a positive about Africa on your FYP?
So can I ask you a question? Why we have people in your country, like for the summer, a group of children in high school that go over there? We send people over there to build houses, non-profits or organizations. Churches are sending Africans money. So you mean to tell me that we got so much money going to Africa? We got people sending money over there. When I was in school, I see y'all wearing the jabos and stuff now that the boys used to wear when I was in school. I see y'all wearing them now. So I know they made it to Africa. And the tall tees that the guys used to wear, y'all wearing it now. So you mean to tell me y'all wearing our clothes from the early 2000s and y'all ain't struggling, and you getting up here, then you don't even want to fight to make sure the kids ain't enslaved? That is a problem. It ain't because they don't know. They know. They used to it. They getting up. They leave them slaves. They leave them in Africa, y'all. They get on the plane. They leave them people in Africa. They ain't worried about it. None of these people on the panel ain't even in Africa. They don't care.
See,
Lemon, do you think the money you send to Africa go to Africa? Do you really think that?
You get to the rich ones.
Yeah, right. And it
Do you
does
really
get to
think that?
them.
No, not the
It
real, not
does,
even our
it does,
politician.
wait a minute. It does get to them because those missionaries and stuff are over there wait a minute. Those missionaries, we see it. The missionaries go over there and feed them porridge. We see them making porridge in big pots and spooning it up and putting it in a bowl and feeding it and frying eggs and giving it to them kids. We watch it. What do you mean it's not? And bags of rice. We're watching this. That's where our money is going.
It doesn't
Okay, y'all.
even lend to Africa. It doesn't even lend to Africa. Your politician take it. Well, you don't even know that.
Okay, we got a new person up here. Hey, Latree, how you doing?
Hey, love, it's Latney.
Oh, Latney, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How y'all doing tonight?
Fine. You want to address the prompt?
Yeah, I will. In my eyes, Pan-Africanism should be labeled as a T practice or a T group, people who participate in that. Oftentimes, you will find Pan-Africanists do not like the United States of America. And I
Wait a
also
minute,
think
hold
this,
on, Latney. Go Rev. Go Rev. I'm going to rotate you down, okay? Or you want to stay up here some longer?
Well, I like to be in the comments.
Yeah, I know. That's one. Thank you for holding that seat, though, and helping.
Anytime.
All right, thank you, Rev.
Anytime. All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Latney.
yeah, oftentimes you will find that a lot of Pan-Africanists do not like America. They often call this place Babylon. They say Babylon is crumbling. They hope for the demise of America, which is kind of strange to me because they won't leave and go build up Wakanda, as some would call it. So yeah, I would say I'm not a long-winded person, but I would say Pan-Africanism has been an enemy and a hindrance to Black people, and it is a potential national security threat to the United States.
Okay, anyone have a rebuttal?
Yeah, I got rebuttal.
I have a rebuttal, please.
All right, go ahead, Africa.
Uh, well, what you said, actually, I'm sorry, it makes no single sense. I'm not a Pan-African, but what you say don't make no sense. Because you're talking about Pan-Africans are doing this. They are Americans. Majority Americans are part of the Pan-African. If they really the T word, you're not gonna be able to say that they are T word or whatever you call them. They would have been picked up by the CIA or FBI because they are smarter than you. And your talking point is a weak one, which it makes no sense. I'll land with that.
Okay, so sir, there have been several Pan-Africans who have been convicted of conspiring to work with Russians. Did you know this? Did you know this?
It's normally not a Q&A.
Oh, my bad, love. Yeah, you're right. My fault. I'll finish by saying he has no idea what he's talking about. Over the last 40 years, there have been several groups, Pan-African groups, who got caught conspiring against our country with other countries. As far as you Africans, it's funny that you guys actually like some of these people, because some of these people have also been associated with helping destabilize your country. They're not coming over there to help. So I'll end there.
Okay, go ahead, Franco.
I see what you're trying to do here. You go at home panel trying to make us look like we are the bad person. I think what you're trying to do. I see you some panel, you said the same thing. You're trying to go around so that people think we are terrorists or something like that. But bro, it's not going to work. If you understand every talking point we're talking
I
about.
love TikTok shop.
I love TikTok shop. If you understand our talking point, we are not disliking the US government. We are not disliking America, okay? We are talking about African versus FBA. You understand what the panel telling you? We're talking about Americans need to leave Africans alone. We're not here to debate about we trying to take your operation. That's the only talking point we talk here. We are not here to say, oh, we don't like America. Oh, F America. That's when you never hear any of us say something like that. So you need to get your point straight, okay? When you come to panel, don't make us look like we are the bad person. I understand. I see where you're coming from. I learn my plan.
Thank you, Franco. Go ahead, Latney.
Yeah, once again, it's not America over there causing you guys to dookie in the streets. Grown men over there are doodling in rivers, causing little girls to pass away from cholera. It's not us. That's y'all. That's a self-responsibility thing. And leaning more into Pan-African ideology. Pan-African ideology, those people, they just bypass all of that. All the grown men over there kidnapping little girls, doing all types of stuff. But they were over here telling us to pull up our pants. Hey, brother, you need to wear a dashiki on the corner. So what you're talking about, y'all make yourself look bad, bro. Pan-Africanism hasn't produced anything in the last 60 years. You guys can say you produce programs, this and that. And I'm not coming up here to make you look bad. It's just you making yourself look bad. And I'm just pointing out how bad you look.
Okay, thank you, Latney. Spartacus, how you doing tonight?
Greetings, Miss Love. I'm in good spirit, and you?
I'm doing good. You want to address the prompt, Spartacus?
Oh boy, where do I begin? Let's start with the prompt. Uh, I'm slowly losing faith in humanity the more I listen to these conversations. Slowly, but anyway, Pan Africans versus FBA. What's the issue? Is it the is there even a comparison between FBA and Pan Africanism? Because if I would like to know.
Spartacus. You feeling sad about everything that's going on?
So yeah, I mean, because the reason
Oh, I'm sorry, Spartacus.
I'm so yeah, do I still have the floor or?
Yeah, you do. You can answer what I asked you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Can you restate that for me?
I said you feeling sad about everything going on?
Just some of the ignorance that I'm hearing that's blowing through my ears is making me sick. Americans' perspective, the young man that just spoke's perspective. Look, it's got to the point where I don't even want to even address anything, because if you want to be ignorant. Like that's there is no redemption. There is no point even having a discussion about this, because look, I'll give you an example. Before the Gary Webb's expose, it was known that there was some kind of force that was behind basically the drug epidemic in the United States, especially the black and brown community, right? But was there any proof for it? Nobody could have proved it up until Gary Webb's expose. Then all of a sudden, it's like, oh yeah, well, we knew what was happening, but we just couldn't prove it. Is the same issue we have in Africa. So to hear, my brothers and sisters talking about Africa in this manner, not understanding that what stopped the Pan-African organization from basically improving or expanding to what it was set up to be was those same forces. Those same forces disposed the government. They disposed the leaders. Those leaders had a vision. Those leaders had a plan. Not only did they have a vision, they had a plan. They were in the process of executing those plans before it was disrupted. And ever since it was disrupted, guess what? They have systematically placed, you would say, COONS in those kind of positions, and nothing has been established ever since. So we have a system that is the problem, and that's what we have to address. Instead, you want to pick up little, so is that necessarily mean every African American twerks like they what's those I can't like sexy red. It's like me generalizing American. Hey, you know what? I've seen sexy red's video. So you know what? That's what every African American woman does. This is crazy. Talking about kids being fed porridge. God damn! Look, shut that shit down, man. You sound stupid. That's it. I land there.
Can I say something? See, you dealing with a group of people that'll say it ain't all like that. Listen, there's unstable electricity, sir. We know about it. We know about it. The countries come to America to try to help us. We try to negotiate they WARs for them. America, they asking America that for that. We have refugee status for them in America. Like, are you forgetting these things? Don't you know on the commercials, like I said, they were telling us to send money. The aunties of Africa just was up here when we stopped sending the medication for high blood pressure and you know that thing. They were saying that they asked please President Trump to start back sending medication. Like, we're not begging Africa to send us food and medication and go build wells over there. We're sending them our clothes. A lot of our clothes didn't go to Goodwill in 2005. They went directly to Africa because they're on here dancing and wearing the clothes today. Just stop. Like, just stop. Just say, yes, we need to do something about slavery, malnutrition, and the power grid.
May I also have a rebuttal too, love?
Yep, Spartacus got the final say though. Spartacus, go ahead. You got the final say to her, to Lemon.
I literally just explained there's a force behind everything. If you don't want to look into the force or tap into that resource, then you're allowed to be ignorant. That's if that's where you want to be, that's fine. Let's talk. You want to address electricity. Let's address electricity. Well, we could even take it a little further. Let's address telecommunication. We could take it a little even further. Let's address, oh my Lord, look. So, all right, yeah, okay. I land because it's just mind boggling. Like I land. That's it.
Can
It
I say
doesn't.
something? Why are you guys pretend? Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Did any Americans watch the same stuff that I watch with them feeding pork? This man just called me a liar. I didn't lie. I'm telling the truth. They really were giving them porridge like making big pots of porridge. Why would you sit here and call me a liar? Go watch go watch the commercials. Pull it up on YouTube. I'm sure they still got them. Feed the
Okay.
children.
Yeah.
Okay. We all know that. I didn't lie about that. And then why are you sitting here trying to make it seem like where can we seek asylum? As Black Americans, where can we seek asylum? Huh? Where? Where can we? So why is it that you guys get to come over here, seek asylum, be refugees, be illegals, and do all this stuff in our country? And then you sitting here, what are you seeking asylum for if it's so damn safe?
Can seek
So
asylum in
stop
Ghana or
lying.
Now hold
Nigeria.
on, Africa Reality. Hold on, American Greg Nice. I'm gonna have to rotate you down. Thank you for coming up. Okay, go ahead. Land your plane, American.
Yeah, I'm just I don't like don't sit here and call us liars. We know what our experiences were when we first even found out about a dang on African. This is what we saw, regardless to what was going on and what you think was happening or what we're telling you from our own two eyes and our life experience what we saw and what we're seeing and what facts are. Like, y'all seeking asylum over here for what? I thought your country was safe.
Okay, listen, he probably wasn't even born.
Right.
Let's see. Let's go to who was it? American.
I had you said I could get a rebuttal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
So he said, let's not talk about telecommunications and all that. I don't think we should talk about that either. Let's talk about preventable diseases that happen because of open defecation. Let's talk about that. The CIA, the FBI, whatever alphabet agency has nothing to do with grown men taking dumps in the river and children drinking from that water. That's something preventable. Now, the Pan-Africans, they have yet to address that issue in the last 60 years. It's 2026. Y'all shouldn't be doing that. If you Pan-Africans, right? Another thing, they should be happy about delineation. Why? Because they provided and helped people come over here and make money, and now they should be able to take the money and the education they learned at HBCUs and make sure y'all not doo-dooing in the river anymore, bro. This is just like basic stuff. Even in slavery, we had outhouses. So I don't understand this. Just little stuff like that. Pan-Africans should have already wrapped up, sold up, and make sure y'all was straight.
Okay, Spartacus, go ahead.
All right. That's exactly what we do, young man. We just wake up and doo-doo in the rivers, and we're sick. We have cholera, malaria infested. You know what? That's the main. If that was the case, then then explain to me why there's influx of African Americans that are currently living in Ghana, building a community, and maybe they're prospering better than you are because maybe they know something that you don't know.
All right, thank you, Spartacus. Hey to end crime. You want to address the prompt?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right. It says Pan-Africans and FBA. What's the issue? So I think the real issue here is the Pan-African frontiers have been. It's now evident that the Pan-African frontiers are a group of people who are majorly not interested in having to create an enabling environment where they come from, except for preaching Pan-African in someone else's space. And what that means is other people aren't able to enjoy the same quality of life that they enjoy in other people's spaces. So clearly what we can see today is most of the people, apart from the leader of the Pan-Africanism the world over, the young man that is quite famous, that is known, who is from the USA. Apart from him, the majority of other people preaching Pan-Africanism are usually people, because when you look at their countries, you can see that their countries don't give them that quality of life so that they are searching for. And instead of them fighting or looking for ways to create that, because it is doable, but it's just that people are lazy to do it. So for them, it is easy to flee. So rather than looking for a solution where they come from, they choose to go to other people's space to preach Pan-Africanism, which is I'm entitled to stay here. I'm entitled to live in your space. I'm entitled to benefit off you, So that's what we've seen. That's what the real issue is. So, and people are becoming aware. The reason now why foundational Black Americans are raising their voice. They're not just alone in that. There are other people. South Africans are raising their voice. Other people, Dubai, other people are raising their voice. They're seeing that there is a semblance of a parasitic relationship where one group benefits off other group, yet you can't benefit anything off them. So people are now beginning to raise their voice to say, listen, if what you are enjoying here, we can't get the same where you come from. It means you are being dishonest. You're not. That's not a fair game. All right. So that's where the issue lies. I'll pack it up here. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Anybody have a rebuttal for to end crime?
Yeah, I got a rebuttal.
All right. Okay, go ahead, Franco.
Oh, okay. My brother's second hand Power Nation doesn't get built in one day. Power Nation doesn't get built in 2 years, in 3 years. Even America back in the day, back then, they were not powerful. England was the colonizer. Okay, they were under, even until today, you all still use the juridical system from England. So you think Africa in 60 years, you think we're gonna get powerful? No. Every nation that was powerful before, it took them years before they get there. We're gonna get there. Don't you worry. Even Jewish little men, little hot men, it took them 3,000 years to be powerful the way they're powerful today. 3,000 years. So a nation doesn't get built in one day. It takes time, and we're gonna get them. And when we get there, you're gonna come and cry. I land my plane.
Host, may I respond, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Brother, brother, I am not asking you to become powerful. That's not what I'm asking you, or that's not what we are asking you. Those of us who are conscientious, we're not asking you to become powerful. Being powerful is entirely your prerogative. What we are asking, there are foundational things that you haven't done for yourself. You live in the USA. Where you come from doesn't have running water. You have rivers around you. You have surface waters, open surface waters. You have underground waters around you. The people are still crying for drinking water. Yet you live in the USA. You don't have the skill to extract water from surface water, reticulate it through pipeline into homes. You can't do these things. You're talking about being powerful. I'm not asking you to build a nuclear submarine. Just extract water, put it in pipeline, take it to homes. These things are basic. They are basics. Half of you that live in the USA today, you don't learn any skills from Black Americans. You don't learn any real skill. When I ask you now, you begin to mention big degrees. You begin to mention aesthetic law. You begin to quote big degrees that has nothing to do with development, where you come from. That's the point. Focus on the foundation. There are tiny things you can do. Become an electrician, learn trade. There are things you can do to help where you come from. That's the point here. Thank you.
Can I go, man?
Yeah, go ahead, Africa.
Yeah, you said you from Biafra not too long ago. I just want to confirm if you have all these things that you just said in Biafra land. That's what I want to ask you. I land with that. And when did Biafra gain in their independence? Can you answer me, please?
I'll pass. I don't know what that guy is talking about.
Because there's no Biafra country.
I said, I said, when did Biafra get their independence? And is Biafra get all these things you just put down right now? Do they have it?
Brother, next question, man. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Respond to the question. Respond to it.
All
Why
right.
don't you, oh, I was about to say, why don't y'all respond to him saying that you guys don't have running water and to go get a
Let him
trade?
respond. Let him
Wait a minute. I did not overtalk anybody. I was gonna say, why don't you guys
You
like
welcome.
stop? You're not gonna get anywhere if you keep making these excuses. Y'all don't even have pipes to have running waters in your house. Like
Someone,
still
she
having
was than the
wells.
black.
Okay,
Wait a
y'all.
minute.
Let's get back to the discussion.
Let's go back. I don't want to hear American.
Don't be rude to my mod, Franco. Alrighty. So y'all want to have an open discussion, but not about the pipes and the water and all that.
Can I answer the pipe, please?
Yeah, please answer the prompt, Africa.
You
Oh
see,
wait, Lemon, did you go yet?
She went.
Hold on, please.
I went.
you see, the issue what you said
Oh
is
wait,
that's why.
Spartacus, hold on.
Okay,
Spartacus, did you go? Is he here?
I think it's until time.
No, I don't think he answered the
I'm
prompt.
here, but I'm listening. Let me know if
Yeah,
if
he
I'm at.
did
Spartacus.
because I got the. I did a
Oh,
rebuttal
okay.
when he answered.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So did you answer the prompt late night?
Laddie, and yeah, I did. I answered it.
he did.
Can I respond to America,
I'm
please?
sorry.
Yeah, but
It's
listen,
all
don't
good.
come on now.
I didn't
Africa,
answer the prompt.
don't piss American off tonight. Go. Oh, you want to answer it, American?
Yes, please.
American, you want to
Yeah.
answer? Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So Pan Africans and FBAs, what's the issue? There's no issue on our. Well, the issue is the fact that these Pan Africans have
Talk in
no
your mic,
goal.
sis.
Well, the issue is that Pan Africanism has no goal, no ending goal, and from what I'm gathering from everything
Hold
that I'm
on one
hearing.
second. Hold on one second. Latney and Lemon, I'm gonna bring y'all. Well, y'all, I'm gonna rotate y'all down. I gotta bring some new people up. Thank y'all.
Okay, and can you tell them that the Flint water crisis is not the same as what they got going on over there?
No, it's not.
And y'all have a good
No,
night,
it is.
love.
All right, good
It's
night.
not. You absolutely right.
All right, go ahead, American.
I was gonna say that the Pan Africanism has no end goal, and it doesn't benefit Black Americans at all. It brings no benefit for us at all. The only thing that I can hear when I asked the question several times to a couple of the Africans, they only say, well, we unite together so we can fight against. They want to go to war with these WAR. I love TikTok shop against these. Can you please put your mic on mute? Thank you. They want to go to WAR. They want to use us, drag us into some more mess with them. And so we can go. Their plan is, from what I'm gathering, they want us to go to Africa to go over there and fight with them with some WAR. They want to use us once again on the front lines, and we all know that they don't have backbone, so they'll just push us to the front line and leave us there. So that it doesn't sound like anything that is going to be beneficial for Black Americans at all.
Anybody have a rebuttal for American?
I want to ask you a question. When is that forum coming up with the LGBTQ? Did I miss
Oh,
that? Because
Shorty.
I'm going.
Oh
Yeah.
no, Shorty Mac. They canceled it.
Oh wow. They
Yeah,
canceled it.
yeah. They didn't like the clips they saw of that trial run, and he said that his people said they didn't think it would be
Well,
best
there's
for him.
somebody else out there that want to address the issue so we can get a better understanding because this is really this is something that our community need to be addressing. I understand the Pan-Africanism and all of this other stuff, but we got a lot of stuff that's going on here that's really affecting us. I mean, quite
Hold
bad.
on, Shorty Mac. Hold on. Go ahead. He wanted to talk about something. American, I'm sorry. Hold on, because something happened, and he's very passionate about it. But
Okay,
Shorty
I'm
Mac,
willing to listen. I'm
yeah,
willing to listen.
Well,
me
no, I'm
too.
gonna get
Go
out
ahead.
of there. I'm
Go
gonna get out
ahead,
of it. I
Shorty
just
Mac. We
called.
here to listen.
Well, listen, if it's not, I was just calling because I thought I might have missed it. So, I mean, it's going to be okay. I ain't passionate about me. I am
No,
passionate about it
you
because,
are. Tell the people. It's some people in here that
well,
haven't heard.
I'm concerned with the LGBTQ deal. They were supposed to come and I guess they declined on the invitation because we had some questions, not to beat up on them. And if anybody wanted to beat up on them, then we ain't going to get nothing learned. We ain't going to learn nothing. See, when you start calling them all kind of names and stuff, we don't learn nothing. And basically, I just had some questions, especially when it come down to our children, and they declined on it. So I guess you'll probably have to reset that or do it another way. I know it's going to be a big deal for you, but that's where I'm at. And then these Islamic people that are coming into the country, I mean, it's just look what they're doing in New York. I mean, once Islam is trying to make this they're not going to be satisfied until their religion has conquered the whole round world. You understand? So that's something we need to be looking at, especially that boy over there in New Jersey that claims what is that? Patterson, New Jersey will be the next Mecca for the next Palestine Mecca in United States with him and Udami or whatever his name is. We got a lot we got to be working on. So we can miss it by getting distracted and these people get in our communities and really do what they finna do and what they're doing. And that's all I want to say. I just was calling to get that right there, but I'll send you a gift and I'll be listening until I get in, okay?
Okay, Shorty Mac. All right, America, you want to finish?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, like, I mean, yeah. That was pretty much all I wanted to say. Is from I've been asking maybe for the last 2 weeks.
Thank you, Shorty Mac. America talking to your mic.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
go ahead. What was she saying?
I've been asking for the last 2 weeks. So if okay, so what is the end goal with this Pan Africanism stuff? What is the end goal? So say for instance, just can you could you my mute please? So if say just to entertain the conversation, if we say, okay, we will unite with, or go along with the agenda, what would the end goal be and how would we benefit from that?
Honey, you're not going to benefit from it. Okay? You're not going to benefit from it. I mean, people are showing you time after time
Can you
again
let us
that they
answer, please? You cannot answer for us. Come on, you cannot do that.
Wait a minute, Shorty Mac. Anybody got a rebuttal?
Yes, I do.
We'll go after African reality.
Okay, go ahead.
listen. Hold
Yeah.
on once. Hold on. I was asking a question.
Okay,
We're
hold
not
on,
going
but
to benefit.
hold on, Shorty. It's a
Are you a Pan
rebuttal. They got a
African?
rebuttal. It's her turn. Hold on. We gonna get to you. Hold on. Go ahead, Africa.
You see, this is the issue. Me too. I have with Pan Africanism also. I don't see what they've been doing. They say they might be have been doing something, but how can Black Americans benefit from Pan Africanism? Is a question that I've been asking also. But what I found is, what about if Black Americans start demanding what they want from Pan African or from the continent? Like for instance, maybe they have maybe like group wanna go to Africa. They have maybe request for visa fee from any country they want to go to in Africa, or they want to have maybe a foundation. They need a donation. They have to start demanding something, because if we keep sitting here as if they're gonna just start handing out something or whatever like that, it's not gonna happen. So I feel like especially Africans, Black need to start demanding. I land with that.
American.
He didn't answer my question and I barely understand him.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead, Franco.
Yeah, the best way for first we need to come together as an African, as an African American. We come together. We build banks. Okay, for example, if African American have business here, they take African in Africa, they come here, they work for them. That's something you can benefit. You're gonna pay low income like the white people do. You're gonna pay less, and you're gonna get more money. Same way, African comes here, we build business together, we build banks, we control the system, we control the economy. We go to neighbors, we buy the neighbors all together. We control it exactly like the little hat men doing with the whitey. They associate themselves. So we do that. We control the economy. I think we're going to be more superpower. That's my thought. I land my plane.
Who gonna be in charge of the bank, man?
Wait a minute, Shorty Mac. American.
Yes.
You won't respond to that or no?
I was gonna say he's talking about we will be a superpower. Y'all not no superpower now. Y'all, that's delusion. You guys are not a superpower now. You guys are over there fighting and having tribal wars and chasing each other around and bopping each other upside the head there. Why would we come there amidst around all of that drama that y'all got going on there? I think that you guys should just focus on your own country, because it doesn't make sense to involve us in on something that you guys don't even have together. So why would we wouldn't benefit from that?
Can I make a statement on that or rebut it?
Go ahead, Spartacus.
Or
All
I
right,
was gonna say, I'm
American.
sorry.
It
Or I'm
is
sorry.
okay.
I wasn't finished. I'm sorry. Or I was gonna say, and then why should we even trust you?
Go ahead, Spartacus.
All right. Yeah, American. Is there currently war out on these streets? Do we have, not to say, but
WAR. I love TikTok
yeah.
shop.
Well, yeah. There is. currently beefs, right? There is at every corner, doesn't matter what corner you stand, there is some sort of beef happening, right? Um, Look at the prison population. Look, I mean, see, I hold my tongue to not speak about our shortcomings, right? Because this is something that we all know about. This is something that we feel. So it just doesn't benefit me even having a discussion on that because it doesn't prove any point. It's literally redundant. Like, what is the point of saying something that you already know or have the answer to? So I don't even talk about that. But that doesn't
Barnabas, what are
mean,
you talking about?
okay, she's basically talking in terms of tribal war. I mean, tribal WAR, and reason why there's a lack of unity and all that. And my point is the same. We have the same problems happening here. The same thing. We have we have brothers and sisters that are claiming the streets, and basically, unfortunately, wiping each other out. Dealing with
That please
street.
don't that's a fragment. That's like a little insect, like an ant to the number of us, the
That,
people who do
that
that.
is exactly
So
what's
but
happening with tribal war as well. Is the
okay, that's
same
fine. Let's
thing.
move on. Let's move on. People gonna agree to disagree, honey. DRR, hey. Oh no, let's
Hey, how
get to
you doing?
Shorty
How's
Mac first.
everything?
Shorty Mac,
How are
hey, you
you?
want that's okay, hold on, DR. You wanna address the prompt for me, Shorty Mac?
Pan-Africanism, what's the issue? Okay. I just know where I'm at here in America and dealing with that. I mean, resources, all of what my man said sounds good, but who's gonna be really in charge? And like the young lady said, they already in an uproar over there. I mean, the bank would have to be established here in America, and they would have to funnel the resources out of Africa back to us because I'd be dog if we send our money over there and get tricked. So I mean, that's I mean, it's a good idea, but where does the bank get set up at? And you got to look at regulations. United States, they might frown on it. Africa gonna definitely trick us. So I mean, it is what it is, man. Africa is pretty good. They pretty crafty now. They got some good game. Don't think just because they sound like they
All right,
sound.
I got a rebuttal on him.
Well, brother, y'all got some good game. Y'all be calling our telephones, tricking us, man. Come on now. Y'all good at what y'all do, and I'm not mad at you. And going back to what I said about 3 weeks ago, you guys come in and make babies with our women, but we can't make babies with y'all's. Your woman has been indoctrinated. Your woman Your woman has been indoctrinated not to fool with the black man in America. And that's a sad thing. So therefore, at that point right there, I can't fool with you, man, because it ain't 100. You come in and do our women up for a batch of bananas because you're working at the Arab corner store. He put y'all in the corner stores now, and y'all got y'all got some businesses going. Some of y'all successful here, and you never pay homage to the man that has made it possible. None of these immigrant groups pay homage to the real nigga that made it happen for everybody. We done bent over, let y'all get on our backs, get the shiny apple, eat some. Now we say, hey, dude, bend over so I can get on your back and get me a shiny apple. You say, no, I give you a bite of mine. Or you might just say, I can't my clothes. He'll take a bite. You won't even give me one that you put in your basket. And it's like that with all of them, especially them Islamic people, brother. Most of y'all is Islamic. A lot of y'all is Islamic, so you don't even jam with the Negro here, because most Negroes here is Christian. But anyway, man, with that, I'll land my plane. Thank you.
I got a rebuttal on him.
I have
Yeah,
a rebuttal
Franco.
too.
Let me tell you something right now. Shorty Mac and y'all not y'all telling y'all women don't mess with the American men. He ain't too fond of that now. Go ahead, Frenchie. You got to find your first rebuttal. Tosh, you had a rebuttal too? Tash?
I have a rebuttal.
No, I'm talking about Tash. Tash.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you had a rebuttal too?
I really didn't. I forgot what he said about as far as with that rebuttal. Yeah.
Okay, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, go ahead, Franco.
All right. My brother Shorty, you say you don't trust to do business in Africa. You see Chinese, they're going to Africa right now. They're building a lot of businesses in Africa. You see Russian, they're in Africa. You see even America that you claim you're linked so bad. They're in Africa. Everybody in Africa, that's the future. Africa is the future, but you can't see it because you want to stay ignorant. That's fine. But let me tell you about being in a corner. You so mad because we're controlling the corner. Being in a corner that it doesn't make us poor. In the contrary, it's very strategic. You don't understand how economy works. I became who I became today because I'm very strategic. You gotta be strategic. It's not because I'm having a cornerstone means I'm poor. In the contrary, I take all your community money, right? I take that I go invest somewhere else. But you want to make fun of it like it's funny. It's not funny. Because you don't understand how it works. So that's how we take the money and we take it away, and then you'll complain later on and you're mad about it. So, well, I let my pay be in your end. That's on you.
Brother, I'm not mad about it. And I'm gonna call you brother because your skin, your complexion is kind of, kind of like mine. But at the same time, you don't treat us like brothers. And then the Chinese is over there. The Chinese over there robbing you blind. They robbing you blind, man. And the rest of them clowns over there robbing you blind. And so I don't see how at all would it be possible for us to really jam and get it up together because we looking at how they treating y'all right now. All you would do is treat, for some reason, I believe most of y'all think we slow over here because of the way we jam. We kind of jam different, man. And I can believe in most of the immigrants' heart, they really already believe that the black man in America, all he do is complain, 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 and while he complaining, the whole world is going past. Let's go get his spoils. Let's go get what belonged to him because he complained too much. And you guys are winning like that, and I understand that. But when it comes down to everybody else coming to Africa, you know what they're doing. They come in to deplete the continent of its resources, my man. And you know that. So I mean, it is what it is. I don't want to fight with you. I'm not gonna jam with you like that, though. I mean, I'm not jamming with nobody. If you ain't got no blood equity in this land, and no sweat equity in this land, and no tear equity in this land, you ain't got no equity in this land, and therefore I'm gonna reserve the little bit that I got for myself, my family, and friends. I'm not jamming with you. I'm not jamming with none of you. None of them. The Arabs, no cans. Africans, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, and even though they supposed to be part of America, no cans. Just black Americans. That's it. That's it. And with that, I'm gonna land, and I'm gonna quit talking, and I'm gonna just be listening because I ain't got nothing else to say.
All right, Shorty. Well,
Can
he
I
don't
say
want to
something?
talk. He don't want to
I
talk.
have a rebuttal though.
Can I say
I
something?
I know, but he don't want to talk. Who you want to talk to, Tash?
I just wanna kind of just say something about the Pan African situation, like
Okay,
black,
well, we're gonna get to
like.
you as soon as possible. You
Okay,
got
cool. All right.
you got oh, the DRR leave? Okay, you next. Actually, go ahead.
Well, we look at basically the history and the character of
Can you speak
what's
up a little bit, Tash?
we looking at the history and the character of what's going on, of what went on as far as Barack Obama not being um a black American, Kamala Harris. And the thing is, we go through a thing here where we've been fighting for our rights for many years, and we've been having these agents, and we've been having black American agents. So I think it'll be easy for an actual African coming out of his country, whatever he's going through, to be able to become an agent. Y'all over there, y'all learning our language. When y'all speak, instead of saying slide, they telling y'all to say slide over there, like, so y'all could have all of this down pack when y'all get over here. So it's easy for y'all to infiltrate. And us as black Americans, we're so nice and so godly that we'll allow that and forget about the fact that we can be infiltrated. And at the same time, I haven't heard any Africans saying, well, God brought me to this country. And that's something that I would say if I left to go to another country, because I've never been to another country and I will never go to another country, because whatever I see that comes here, I'm not impressed. So why would I go somewhere else? And that's where I land at.
Okay.
I got to borrow him after Africa.
Okay.
Can I go?
Yeah, hold on. Spartacus, I'm gonna rotate you down. Thank you for coming up. We're gonna be wrapping up shortly, y'all, too. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Africa.
First of all, let me educate you, brother. Traveling is an education. Okay, you go for leisure or you go for business, it's a education. You learn other parts. That's why you see some Africans in America, they learn the way of life in America, and they
I'm
go
not
back home.
African.
No, I'm not saying you're African. You Nobody forced you to be African, my brother. So I'm just telling you, traveling is a part of education, and if you never travel to somewhere, you don't know. No matter what you see on the internet, you cannot have your say on it. Nobody will believe you. Even if you all these things you're saying right now, if you say in front of an African, they're gonna think as if you are dumb. Just like the brother that just left earlier that said you don't trust anything African. But I mean, anything can, but you can trust American system that is basically wiping black history off. That is basically putting Black America in systemic racism. I mean, your argument don't have a logic. I'm sorry, man. I learned there.
Okay. Tash, your final say, and then we can get to Henny. Okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead, Henny. I don't know what happened to Tash.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Uh, okay, wait a minute. Go ahead, Tash. Final say to what he said.
I mean, I just believe that I haven't heard any of these immigrants talk about God at all, and God brought me to this country, and you know what I'm saying? And then you come to this country, and I don't believe that y'all God fearing, because y'all not going back to y'all country to help. So I don't believe that God is in the picture, and that's my main thing. I don't care about the money. Like, I've been in this country, I will be poor in this country. I don't even care, because this is my land. This is where I'm from. So whatever I go through, I know God got me. And I'm wondering, did y'all come here for God? Did God tell y'all to come here, or did y'all come here for money in the American dream? That's what I want to know. And I land.
Thank you. All
You're
right,
welcome.
Henny, you want to address the prompt?
Yeah. Pan Africans and FBA. What's the issue? Um, the issue is that FBA spreads hateful and xenophobic rhetoric every single day.
HATE-ful, HATE-ful.
Oh,
I love
I'm sorry.
TikTok shop.
I love TikTok shop. I like TikTok
Yeah.
shop.
I ain't hear
They
God yet.
they attack other black people from Africa and the Caribbean. They call them invaders who come to steal their jobs, their reparations, and they like to use this foundational only talk to further just divide the black community. But that's not even the worst part, in my opinion. I feel like the worst part is the fact that they're blind to their own problems. There was a case back a couple of months ago of this 13-year-old girl, little girl, Haitian girl, that got raped by a bunch of black American kids. And they put rocks in her mouth, did a lot of awful stuff to her. I've seen videos online of like poverty cities full of drugs, violence, but they don't like to talk about that. They don't like to.
Schmugs. I love TikTok shop. Hey, do you know TikTok friendly language?
I do. I'm sorry. I just
Okay,
don't.
well, don't, because you're going to, again, if you do it again, I'm going to have to drop you.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
I'm sorry. But the point that I'm trying to make is they're blind to their own problems, their own poverty, their own addictions, broken families. So what do? They get online. They point fingers for their laziness instead of confronting their laziness and
See, this
raising
is the kind of stuff
awareness.
they teach their women. This is a youth that's talking like that. See, this is what they
Um,
teach their women.
isn't this my time? Oh, okay. I was just mistaken. All right, like I said, they don't address all those problems. Instead, they like to point fingers, run away from their problems, and just spread HAT full within our community. That's the problem. That's the issue.
My
Okay,
whole
thank you, Henny Man. Hold on. Do anyone have a
I
rebuttal
have
for
a
Henny
rebuttal.
Man? Who said that? Africa reality. Anybody else have a rebuttal for him?
I just want to hear about God. I just want to hear them say something about God, please.
Okay,
Like,
thank you, Tash. Thank you.
Shorty,
I'm
this
gonna
is your
rotate
time
you
if you.
down. I'm gonna rotate you down.
Well,
Thank you,
I
Tash.
would love to. I would love to rebuttal the young man.
All right. You sure you want to talk,
Hey, love.
Shorty? Hey, Black. Hey.
Yeah,
Okay, Black.
I'm gonna be very nice. I just the other brother asked him about religion. First of all, he just came in and he just said everything that he heard us negative people say about our own people because I don't know why that thing is doing that. Anyway, let me get that
Put
bell.
your seatbelt on. What's up,
It's on,
Stove?
man. It's on. Don't never buy them one of these Jeep Wranglers, man. Oh, Rubicons, get them back, man. They is garbage. I'm a GM man anyway in this whole thing. Anyway,
I can
look,
get you a nice truck, brother. Let me know.
young man, are you in America or are you in another country? And what religion are you? Are you Islam or are you Christian?
Hey,
You
rebuttal.
know this can't be no back and forth. Just say what else you got to say and put your question at the end.
Okay, well that's it then. I let it be. I mean, it is what it is. The man spouted out a lot of things that they women say. He said everything that I done heard African women say. I'm not getting this. I'm getting this from the horse's mouth, man. I'm not dreaming this up. I done shot shots. I got at some of them girls, man. And they hard to get at. That's one I had, man. She didn't know nothing about taking a douche, man. I had to teach her how to do that, man. And that's not to be mean. That's just what it is. So, I mean, I done got at them. And at the same time, hey, man, it take a lot to wedge them and get them girls out of there, man. Because they tight. And, you know, they get caught up. They allow them to send them back to the old country.
Right it then. Do you want to Henny Man final say? And I just want to say not the squash.
Um, he said a whole lot of nothing. It just shows you the average IQ of a FBA person. They can never attack the argument. They always gotta attack the person. He's asking me if I'm in this country, if I'm in the States. Well, obviously I'm in the States. He's asking me about my religion. Never addressed any of my points, so he doesn't really deserve a rebuttal.
Your point, you made a lot of brother. You made a lot of what
I
you
had the
did is you
final say.
talk.
Why are you talking? I
Okay,
had the
well I'm
final
sorry,
say.
man. The man made a lot of accusations. It wasn't a point.
And you
The
didn't
man made a
address
lot of
none of them.
accusations about the black.
And how much did you address them? You addressed none of them. Okay.
You got another rebuttal. Well, Africa.
First of all, religion
You on
and
the toilet?
religion and tribalism is a lot of division that is causing a lot of issue in the black community and African community. And I want to ask you: are you telling me that it is not African fault or immigrant fault when FBA don't tackle the issue they have in their community? And are you telling me that it is not an African fault or immigrant fault that there is still a lot systemic racism in America? And are you telling me again that it is not African fault or immigrant fault that white supremacy is still a major issue in America? And lastly, are you telling me that it is not immigrant fault that is causing Black America not to have a higher space in political space in America? I'll land with that.
But African reality, aren't you over here? I'm confused because you're sitting here talking about all this supremacy stuff. Go home so you don't have to deal with it. Problem solved. You talking about you looking for someone to solve a problem. That's the problem. That there you go. There you have it. Go home. Pack all your stuff and go home.
He is in South America,
No,
but
this
he will
fool
get you
told us
flued
to.
out.
Oh, wait a minute. The black, wait a minute. You wasn't up here. He said he's here now. Now, how many times has this man then got up here and told us he was
I
in
said I'm
Africa?
in Germany. I didn't tell you I'm here. I'm in
He
Germany
just
right
be
now.
lying. I
Africa.
swear. He
Are you?
What are you? What are you really?
This
It
guy.
sounds like you lied to
he
us.
be lying.
Why?
I promise you. He be lying so much. I told him that earlier.
Sound like you want to scam my mama to get a blue card.
If you never travel, you don't ever travel out of
I
America.
swear African reality, one of them people that be calling our grandmas at night trying to scam them and get their information. I swear you a scammer.
Please, I am a prince
That
from
is your
the
opinion.
country
That's
of
what you
Nigeria,
think.
Utototo. I would like to know, would you like to donate $200 so I can make it to America? I have a 90-day fiance. She is a white lady from Connecticut. Please send us $200. It's only $20 in your American money. Just 2 galaxies will help me make it back. I promise you, I will return the money in 34 days if you only save us.
Hey man, that's just like the scam with being the son of a prince. You know what I mean? And when you get back, you're gonna get. Hey, look, man, y'all got good game, and only. Hey, look here, only. You know what? Only people that are looking for nothing. I mean, that are looking for something. Can you ever con? Because somebody that don't want to hear it ain't gonna listen to it. Somebody that think they finna get something for nothing. Those are the ones that the con work on. You know, those are the ones that the con actually work on. Other than
Yeah,
that,
but they don't have
That
good
black.
game
You
though.
know,
They don't have
if you
good
make
game. They're
content with
just
your
they're
voice
just
like
to the
that,
they're
you're
just
gonna
naive,
make a lot of
no, to
money.
the naive person, not to somebody like
it's
us.
not even a
Gotta
naive
talk one.
person.
Wait a
It's
minute.
just
Hold
someone
on.
who
Hold on.
they
Hold on.
understand.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You got to talk one at a time, and it's not your turn.
That black. You know, if you make your content without your voice like that, you're gonna make a lot of money off TikTok or Facebook. FYI.
I don't want to make no money off y'all. I want to talk to some white folks at this point.
Period.
Y'all gonna
Yep.
get even more mad at us. We trying to
Amen.
That
build the
part.
bridge.
I like that. Amen. I like that.
I forgot whose turn it was. Oh, that person just dropped. But
It's old Chris, cuz.
oh, Chris, go
Hetty,
ahead.
you supposed to reply back. You got the final say against Africa, or do you wanna say something back to that? I don't really
No,
know.
I wanna rebut. I wanna rebut.
Cause he asked you about like 30 questions.
Me and him agree on a lot of the stuff that he was saying, but the point that I wanted to address was I just heard a lot of people making fun of Africans making $7 or having a $20 income annually or whatnot, or these exaggerated numbers. But what Pan Africans do is they fight against systematic oppressions here in the United States. That many African Americans actually face, and African Americans that are incarcerated in prisons make 30 cents an hour. So it doesn't make sense to make fun of somebody for making that X amount of money when your own brothers and sisters who are incarcerated in prisons make less. And I'll just land there.
Who brothers and sisters you talking about? Because none of my siblings went to prison. I've never seen a jailhouse a
I
day in
thought
my
that was my
life.
final say, so
They
I
crazy.
rebutted.
I don't know. Wait
If
a
you have a
minute.
rebut, if you want to
Y'all are
rebut me,
crazy.
we can
Wait
do
a
that.
minute. I can talk. Y'all
She
are
is a
crazy.
mod.
Y'all are crazy as I don't know what saying the craziest stuff. And then they talking about,
Become a
wait
moth
a
last
minute.
week.
Don't please stop interrupt. I don't interrupt y'all. They talking about we have gangs and stuff having open shooter. I have never seen a gang a day in my life. I don't even these people are
Liar.
crazy. I have never seen a gang. I have
You
never
lie. All you do is lie.
oh be quiet. Don't do that. Cause I don't interrupt you,
Oh,
Franco.
he's
Stop being
instant.
rude.
All you do
Huh?
is lie. Please answer my
The
DM.
gang issue is black
Yeah,
Please
all right.
population
answer
in
my DM. I
America.
just
I
want to
have
love a
never.
black American
I
woman.
have this stuff that y'all say is crazy. I have never in my. I don't even like they saying the gang stuff. Yeah, we probably saw it on TV
Oh,
with when
really?
they. Wait a minute! Stop interrupting me. Come on now. When they were like squashing the beef in California, maybe something like that. But that was like so long ago. I was probably I was little when that stuff happened. Other than that, I have never seen a gang in my life. I don't hear gunshots. I don't hear people fighting. I don't hear anything like that. These people just get up here and make up anything. It's just crazy.
I cannot
But
believe it.
see,
All you
you
do
see,
is
the
lie.
game,
She
I
just
want
you
to
never
be
see.
ignore.
your man.
Can I
I
have my
want to be
final
your
say?
man. Please leave the black American man alone. I am
Can I find my
African
final
from
He's
the
say?
making fun of.
motherland. You love me?
Makes sense.
Don't you love me? You sound like you about to cry. It's
Know what you're
okay, my
saying, nigga.
brother. I
He
love you
talking like
Okay,
too.
a
y'all, we got new
3-year-old.
people on the stage. We got new people on the stage.
Can
We
I get
got
my final say? Can I get my final say?
that was it.
Nah, I want to respond to American because he rebutted me.
Oh no, that was after. You wasn't rebutting him, was you, American? You was just saying something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Chris. Hey, you want to address the prompt?
Hey, love. Yes, I would like
Hey,
to address the prompt. So it says Pan Africans versus FBA. What's the issue? Well, the issue is Pan Africanism has been nothing but a pipeline to American citizenship for about 65 years. It hasn't really been no benefit to us as Americans. All they do is come over and run from their problems with the YT man government over there in Africa, and then try to gaslight us and make it like we ain't doing nothing over here. But for some strange reason, you came over here when you're the majority in your homeland. It's multiple things, right? Just earlier, I heard a young man talking, and one of the main reasons with Pan Africanism because they seem to use YT talking points. You know, he's talking about how we are thugs and baby mamas and get incarcerated, but I guess he don't know that he marks black down on that paper, and that goes onto our numbers. They don't add on to wherever his homeland numbers is; it add on to our numbers. So that's partially one of the other issues with Pan Africans. They want to make excuses for everything Africans do. They want to act like Africans are some little small children and that we need to baby them like children. Then we do that. They say they're grown-ups. When simply, as I said again before I land, Pan-African is nothing but like on next Friday. You know, he was like, yeah, I know. I said I love my homeland. I said I'll never leave it. But as soon as the YT people gave me my green card and my visa, I was gone. I never looked back, and I don't give a damn about them people. And that's what happened. And I land there.
You do a lie. You don't like a black African.
What's up, my
But do
nigga?
we have any
What's up, my nigga?
rebuttals?
What's up, my nigga? What's up, my nigga?
They don't even see. It don't even sound convincing. That's why we
Okay,
know.
y'all don't sound convincing too. What's up?
I got look. I got you real down. That's why you start crying. But is there any
Like a
rebuttals?
monkey.
All you do is lie. You don't like
What's up, my
America.
nigga?
You
What's up,
don't
my
like
nigga? What's up,
Africa.
bro?
So,
What's up,
look,
bro? You got some
all right,
smoke?
Franco, let's
We
chill.
got some.
Chill, Franco. Is there any rebuttals to what Chris said? I know y'all are afraid of the things
I
that
got
he
rebuttal.
say, and y'all can't refute him. You got
I
one,
have a rebuttal.
Franco. You got
Rebuttal.
one, Henny. Okay, Franco, you can go first.
You say I go first?
You can go
Okay.
first. Let me
All
start
right.
your time over so you won't cry.
All right. All right, Chris. Y'all always have the same talking point. They want to do like they want to be like us. They want to do this, bro. Nobody want to sound like you guys. Like, what's up, nigga? What's up, bro? Like, nobody want to do that. Have you noticed when Africans, when they reach like the retirement age, they always leave America. Always. They build their home and they always go retire in Africa. Most Africans, most immigrants. So what makes you think that we want to stay here? We want to be like you guys? It doesn't even make sense. Again, most of my parents or anybody I know parents, they always go retire in Africa. Always. Even European, they go in Europe, they retire there. So you always come with nonsense. You don't even know, you don't even understand what you're saying. I land my plane.
Chris.
Seems like bro just all upset and sad and mad at what I said. He didn't address none of the points that I was talking about. Again, Pan-Africanism is nothing but a pipeline to American citizenship. You're an example of that. You came over here for citizenship. You got your family over here. Just be happy and be thankful for that. Why you get mad because we are deciding to make it where y'all can't keep marking black on the paper and then coming up on here with these YT talking points? How come you get mad at us because we want to take your YT talking points away and make you be held accountable for your wins and losses here in America, since America is a land of immigrants? So how come y'all just don't want to be in the Nigerian box or in the Kenyan box so we can see how many Kenyan doctors and how many Nigerian doctors there really is? Because y'all keep lumping yourselves in our numbers and taking credit for all the wins and then try to act like the losses are all on us when y'all the ones contribute to these losses. So at the end of the day, stop crying about it and stand on your business and be held accountable for what everything your ethnic group does here in America. And I'll end there.
Henny man.
Yeah, actually, Pan African did help the United States. I could show you multiple evidences. One can be the NAACP movement that was led by Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey himself is actually an example of Pan Africanism, where he actually showed Black Americans that Black is power. You got W.E.B. Du Bois, but you got all these people. But what we can never see is what did FBA do to help contribute to the United States? It did nothing. They've never contributed nothing to society. They never contributed anything positive to society. They've never contributed anything positive to the Black community, African American community. They just get online, like I said, spread hateful rhetoric, like this man that was just speaking. And if you don't know what Pan Africans did, don't come up and say they didn't do nothing. Just say that you're misinformed. So it makes everything quicker, and I don't have to sit up here and give out a lesson.
Chris, final say.
The funniest thing is that y'all want credit for walking in the loafers of Black Americans. You want credit to say, oh, we started NAACP. No, NAACP was a Black American invention. All these things are Black American inventions. Y'all are walking in our loafers. The same way how you come over here and say, well, we joined the military, so what about that? Well, did you join the military back whenever it was the color only troops and they misarmed us and didn't do everything they needed to do? Was you in here when the times was hard? No, you wasn't. So stop sitting up here acting as if you were on this whole ride with us as Black Americans. You were not. You just benefited from here. And Pan-African has not done anything other than give y'all citizenship over here to undermine us in our politics and cry about your homeland, YT man, and trying to confuse that YT man up with the American YT man. And it's all kind of nonsense, sir. At the end of the day, just be held accountable for your ethnic group here in America. That's all we asking you to do. Stop getting mad at FBAs because we want to delineate. Just be held accountable for your stats. And I'll end there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Love's World. Please tap the screen. If you don't, I will scam you in your mother
What's up, my
today.
nigga?
Wait
What's
a
up, my
minute,
nigga?
Franco.
Oh,
Franco. That's
calm
what I was.
down, please.
I was just about to say, Franco. Don't say that word, please, ever again.
Not to
I'm serious.
talk like
No, wait a
Africa.
minute. Wait a minute.
I'm telling you
Nobody.
too.
Wait a minute. Please don't do that. Nobody called you any kind of slurs, and you have not been disrespected up here. Please do not say that.
He's
I'm not going.
disrespecting
Wait a
us.
minute. Wait a minute. I'm not going to say please. I'm going to tell you. Don't say that. Don't say that
Speak into
again.
your mic, American.
You mean you shouldn't say the word nigger or what?
Wait.
Please don't say that.
Don't say.
Why? Why?
Listen.
I love
Listen.
TikTok
Why?
shop. I love
Why?
TikTok
Love
Don't
shop.
what?
say.
Love what? They're
Don't
messing your show. They're messing your show. Those Jews.
listen.
They're
Don't say
messing your
that
show.
again.
You
Don't
say
You
say
not.
what?
You
The
that.
not my
reason why.
mama. You not my mama to tell me what.
Yes, exactly.
Don't do
Please.
that. You my mama.
It is 158 people in the room. Please
Ghost,
tap
I
the
want you to
screen.
wait a minute.
What's
Tap
up?
the screen.
Them same corners that you say with all
What's
that
up, my
stuff
nigga?
going on. Wait a minute. All the corners that you say all that stuff is going on. Go on the corner and say that. I would love to see it. I would and record it, please, when you do it.
But you just tell him not to tell you what to say, but you
Go
can tell
go
him what
find
not
go
to say.
find the corner where you say the thugs at and the shootouts and all that
What did
crazy
he
stuff you
say?
said. He keeps calling the black the N-word.
Okay, do the
Yeah,
mod
Black,
like
are
the
you mad
black.
about that? You don't like a fellow black man to call
No,
you a
I
nigga?
don't. No, you're not my
And you are
people.
not
No, I
him though.
don't.
Let him answer himself.
I'm answering it. I'm the one that said don't say it. I don't like it.
Boy,
Okay, the black, do the mind break, please.
the black.
What's going on,
I,
ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Love's World. It's 155 people in here. If y'all don't mind, please tap the screen. Let's get to 200,000 likes. If you don't, I will scam you in your mother. I will find your IP address and get all of your GoFundMe money until you tap the screen. So please tap the screen, all of my African brothers and sisters. We love you. We just want to have a conversation. If you don't mind, tap the screen, share, bring your mama, your papa, your friends, your sister, even your cousin, and we will all sit at the table and talk so we can get together and find out what is the issue between Pan-African and FBA. If you don't know, now you know. This is the show to be at. We do this all day, every day. Welcome. Shout out to the chat.
Miss Love, this record of the black,
African
please.
reality and hold on, African reality and Shorty Mac. I'm gonna rotate y'all down to get to some new people, Africa, and both of y'all can come back up, but we gotta rotate the stage. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You can come back. Okay. Um, we got new people on the stage. Carl, hey, how you doing? I'm doing good, love. So, You I sat up here and listened to just a bunch of drivel about you supposed to be Pan African, but all the guy did was down Black Americans. And for over 100 years, Pan Africanism and I myself, I was a kid loving X Clan and young, gifted, and black and embracing the entire diaspora. But when I looked into it, and as we deep dive deeper, we look as far back as the early 1800s with the American Colonization Society, where they were like, hey, you American blacks, let's go back to Africa. They took black people and shipped them to Liberia to nothing. Why? Why did they go? Because us as black Americans, we seem to want to connect to something outside of what we have. And now, with the FBA title and us rejecting being Africanized after being on our soil for over 500 years, Black Americans consistently threaten the infrastructure of white America, and we're the only consistent foot on their neck. And so, Pan Africanism is a tool often used by YT supremacists to dismantle all of our progressive movements, such as the Black Panthers. You think about all of the movements that we've had. You see the same pattern, and every time the Panthers, Nation of Islam, SNCC, Black Power, all got captured by the same playbook. They redirect the rage and bring in Africa and have our empathy swell up, and so we have a domestic problem that gets transferred over to an international problem. Foundational money built African studies departments. Foundational money built all of this African history that we all talk about, and that folks even in the continent didn't do the work to find out. That comes from Black Americans. And the FBI didn't just, the Alphabet Boys didn't just attack us. They funded other Pan-African groups to attack us. And so when we now have to be a little careful about who we bring around our circle. When we look at things like what Ghana did, both with the Euro return scam and then later with the reparations scam, it's constantly trying to dispossess us of our legacy and of our resources. And so we're just not having it again. Back in the day, you think about Marcus Garvey, you don't think about the Garvey must go movement. You don't think about the ships and all the scamming. All you think about is the big vision that he sold as a way to scam people. And when he got sent elsewhere, nothing happened. Anything that he accomplished was off the backs of Black Americans. So, while I have a great love for everyone in the Black diaspora, right now we have to focus on cementing our base and reconstructing the power that we've built up since Booker T. Washington, since we educated our own and had our own kind of separate taxes that the Black community did to pay for our schooling, to pay for food and for infrastructure. Okay, We land did your that plane. ourselves. And I'm gonna land on our plane. Anybody have a rebuttal for Carl?
I do.
Go ahead, Henny Man. Okay.
Yeah, I find it funny that somebody that's arguing for the FBA cause is trying to say Pan-Africanism is actually dividing the Black community, when actually it's not Pan-Africanism that does not like Black immigrants, and it's not Pan-Africanism that's spreading hateful rhetoric. It is actually the FBA that's actually doing that. And I'm not going to sit up here and try to argue about your African ancestry. If you're delusional, you can stay on that boat. That's none of my business. But you mentioned about staying here, staying in this country for 500 years. You're claiming that you've been here and your ancestors and your people for 500 years, but yet you're still fighting against immigrants for entry-level jobs. What does that say about you? I land my plane.
Can I rebut? Yeah, you get the final say, Carl. He just said that FBA talks bad about Africans when he spent every second that he's talked on this panel demeaning, downing Black Americans, talking about how they are gangbangers and all of this stuff from 1990s lore, and it's ridiculous. So dismiss that. The only thing that he said right was it's none of your business, and I'm gonna land there. Okay, thank you, Carl, for coming up. I'm gonna rotate the stage and get to
All right.
the. Oh wait, no,
Can I
Franco.
go the
Carl,
black?
you
I
know.
still love
Franco
water.
got a
And then no good.
Yo,
Right.
Franco got one
Carl.
too. Okay, great. There you go, Franco. Franco, you still there? Franco, are you still there?
Come off mic, unmute.
Come up with the mic.
The black. All right, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, the black. All right. When I'm gonna say my nigga, somebody gonna get mad. All right. Anyway, my brother, I'm siding with Henny. You guys just focus on African because we coming. We're gonna take everything. We're gonna control your economy. We're gonna be that spending power you guys talking about every day. African's the future. We African, we are warrior, we are the future. And you guys cannot stand that. We're gonna be like the little hat men soon. Give us another 60 years. The talking point you're talking here is not gonna stand because African gonna be the future. We are the future. All right. So you talking about Pan-African is this Pan-African. You guys are the one talking about African all day long. Look at the black. He even want to imitate us. You even want to talk like us. You're my brother. You're my brother. Soon everybody gonna be talking like Africans. I learn my plan.
For entertainment purposes, but
For
Carl,
real?
you have the final say.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. First of all, he came up on stage and said, we're going to control. And he basically said everything that I just said we got to watch out for. So mark him on that list of people to avoid because he wants to take, he wants to control. And while Africa has all the resources for the future, they have a birth rate that is phenomenal and they have the resources and they can do everything. You know, we have to be in a place to be able to help them, and we have to separate folks like Franco who are undermining our cause that's going to prevent us from both cementing our place in America and helping other people in the diaspora. And I land.
And Franco, you came up here
Huh?
you came up here being disrespectful with that nigga stuff again too. See, this is exactly why we talk to y'all like that.
He mad because you won't answer his DM.
You
He
want
trying
some
to get you
cookies?
flew
I
Don't
give
down.
her
make me
some.
throw up. He know not to get in my DM. I know he ain't that stupid.
Right.
Okay, y'all, moving on. Franco, the people, it's been you the people. We don't want you to say my end, okay? Please don't do it. Hey KD1. What's going on, Oh, Love's wait a World? How you minute. doing? Hold on, Franco. Hold on, KD1. I'm sorry. Carl, did you respond to Franco? I did. Thanks, Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he just did.
All right, thank you. I'm going to rotate you down. Thank you for coming up, Carl. Go ahead, KD1. How you doing, Love's World? Hey. Black Receipt, I see you, my brother. American, what's going on, Queen? Chris, uh, and to the other panelists. Uh,
Hey.
appreciate it. Appreciate you having me up again. So to the prompt before I going on the actual subject, just want to correct a little bit of a misnomer. And I'm pretty sure you understand this Love's World. But I guess for the sake of the visual to get the concept of the conversation down, you probably worded it this way. But for everybody's reminder and or clarification, FBA is not an ideology like Pan-Africanism is, right? So it's kind of a misnomer to say Pan-Africans or Pan-Africanism versus FBA, because the majority of Pan-Africanists fit the description of FBA by their lineage, and that goes into another part of the large dissatisfaction there is with Pan-Africanism now. So it would be more proper though to say Pan-Africanism versus delineation. Delineation is what has a degree of ideology behind it, just like Pan-Africanism has a certain ideology to it. So just for that clarification. Now, the issue with Pan-Africanism that I have as a former Pan-Africanist, I was a Pan-Africanist for 13 years, not just by belief but by actions, is that my main issue is that it erases Black American identity. One, it teaches us that we are a lost people. And then two, on the part of Pan-Africanists themselves, they don't defend their own people. And when I say their own people, I mean Pan-Africanists who are of a FBA bloodline. They don't defend their own people against anti-Black American xenophobia because they believe half of the things they say. Just like when Africans say we have no culture, they can't defend us against that because they believe we have no culture. That's why they dress in their clothes, et cetera, et cetera.
Are there any
I rebut all
rebuttals?
him.
Let's do
Franco,
it.
you the
I
only
have a
one?
rebuttal too. I have a rebuttal.
Okay, Franco and Africa.
Franco.
All right, Mr. KD1, you exactly told everybody here in the panel, listen, guys, he told you exactly what FBA is, but in a reverse, you're trying to do like it's Pan-African. FBA is just a cult. It's nothing. It's not facts about FBA. They have no strategic. They have no future. They don't even know who they are. They're still kind of confused about their identity. Or one day they're indigenous, one day they descended of African slave, one day they this, one day they're nation. We don't even know what they are. Even the leader, he don't even know why. One time he says he admit he's an African descendant slave. One time he said I have a record. So they're all confused. Even in the website, they don't know. It's empty. Even if you type on Google FBA, they don't even know what FBA is. So guys, please, you all need to. Anyway, I learned my plan.
May I respond to
KD,
that?
hold on. It's on KD. He got the final say.
Everything you do, it sounds like it hurts. Every sound you make, it sounds like you're in pain. It sounds like it hurts when you talk. It even sounds like you hurt when you think. Like I don't know what that is, bro. That shit is very very. It's uncomfortable to listen to, bro. To be honest with you, man, the sound of your voice, your thought pattern, like you is. I don't know if you need to get that looked at or what. But yeah, foundational Black Americans don't have anything to prove to anybody the likes of you or anybody else who don't like it. So whether or not you understand it is totally immaterial, irrelevant, and it doesn't matter. All right, foundational Black Americans, we are Black Americans without an immigrant background in this country, and we the ones who really put Africa on the map because, like I said earlier, 90% of Pan Africanists are foundational Black Americans by definition, and with that, I land.
But KD, we always been brothers. But here goes your next response. Africa.
Hey,
Uh,
hey, bro.
it's
So, bust this. My fault, not to infringe on your time, but did y'all peep that when uh Franco imitated the Black Receipt imitating him, he still sounded like himself? I ain't never seen no shit like that before.
A11. It doesn't make sense.
Yes, we.
you see, we are different people. Okay, what you find funny is not what we find funny. Just like that Black is like a comedian to me. Honestly, I love it. That's why I tell him to make
Well,
content.
then why don't you go
Hey,
back
hey,
home? What?
listen,
Hey, Africa.
listen.
Oh, it's his
Don't be
time. I'm
triggered.
sorry.
Don't be triggered. I'm
Sorry,
sorry,
I
please.
didn't know.
Come on. So
Stand
are you?
back.
So what's the rebuttal? What's the rebuttal?
Hold
Come on.
on, hold on. Are you telling me that you've been yelling at yourself on the mute? Come on, no, you can do better than that. If you got something going, you should do better. I'm not here to have a conversation about who does this, who does that. What are you thinking? There is opportunity out there. We are sitting here throwing our jabs at each other. This will talk this will talk that. So I don't know what you guys are doing over here. Again, it's shame that I put FBA in Google. It showed me Amazon FBA. It doesn't make no sense. If you want to be taken serious, you have to do better.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, Africa, you know that
Who's he
what
talking to?
FBA is the second thing that is on the Google list. But you can go, KD.
I don't know what he said. What did he even say? I usually understand
I
what
know
African
political
saying.
power.
Like I don't get it. I don't get it. But you know what though? Like in the whole delineation conversations though, this dynamic is my favorite conversation to be honest with you. Because like I said, 90% of Pan Africanists are foundational Black Americans by definition. And so when it comes to Pan Africanism versus delineation or FBA identity, I prefer to have that conversation with Black American Pan Africanists. You know what I'm saying? Because they of the bloodline, but people who not of the family, the immediate family, if you want to put it that way. I don't really find it productive. You know what I'm saying? Like I rather talk family business with family, but people who not in the country or they not of the bloodline, it doesn't really go anywhere.
Why does the
Do not
FBA
let us
show
come in
Amazon
on your.
FBA?
If you do not let us come in on your
I
affairs,
mean,
then they mean you are xenophobic. You do not like Africans, and we love you. We are brothers.
that Black. What I'm saying is, why is it like FBA is not on Google? Like,
Wait
you
a
have to
minute.
make it make
Hold
sense.
on. We got to get to
Bay
the.
is on Google,
Excuse
No,
me,
it's
Africa.
not.
y'all. We got to get to the new
It's showing
people.
Amazon FBA.
I got a rebuttal. I got
Africa.
a rebuttal.
What?
I got a
Thank you.
rebuttal.
To KD1?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I want to hear this. Go ahead. Who got a rebuttal? Who? Penny.
I just want to respond to his point and make some clarifications because clearly we got some confusion of vocabulary. FBA is a HAT-ful, divisive movement. Nothing more. It's not a real lineage. There's no Asian blood thing. It's not recognized anywhere as a special ethnicity. It was started in 2019 by Tariq Nasheed to separate Black Americans. FBA is self-declared only.
Hey,
There's
you
no
can't do that
government.
up here. I don't allow that. I don't allow you to just sit up here and lie on somebody. And plus, I don't really like people who just go around spreading
Yeah, how is it a
HAT.
lie?
Hold on. I don't like people just going around that I obviously don't like him and just want to slander his name all around the planet. I don't allow that. I'm not platforming that. So you can talk about something else, somebody else, but don't be talking about people like that. Go
Yeah,
ahead. You ain't got to
factually,
mention him.
Okay, I won't.
factually FBA cannot be labeled as a HTA group because in America it's Americans. Just like the Triple K can't be labeled as a T group or any of that. Like y'all can push that all you want, but it doesn't line up with the facts. We're just Americans and we're defending our American history and pride. So y'all can be mad, but it doesn't conform to the American definition of a H group.
Um, like I was saying, I won't bring up his name, but like I was saying, FBA is self-declared. There's no government, there's no census, there's no laws, there's no universities, there's no international body that recognizes it as a real ethnic group or protected lineage. It's just a hashtag activism. Black scholars and writers call FBA reactionary, divisive, xenophobic, Afrophobic, just racist ideology. Yeah, and I land there.
They also call it some good stuff too. But go ahead, Katie. You can handle that. Terrible, piss poor, and pitiful. Terrible. First of all, once again, to the point that the Black Receipt was making, Foundational Black Americans is the title that we refer to ourselves as. It is what we call it is what we call our people. Like the artist formerly known as Prince, we are Foundational Black Americans, formerly known as African Americans. All right, that's it. That's all. Now, if you want to talk about delineation, then talk about delineation. Okay. Now, secondly, it's funny how nobody in the mainstream is talking about Pan-Africanism now, but yet we had a special Foundational Black Americans being recognized as an ethnic group, is being recognized by liberal media as well as conservative media. So who's talking about Pan-Africanism? No one. Y'all are just mad because we are practicing self-determination. We are not seeking the approval of anybody. All right. And then lastly, Foundational Black Americans have accomplished a whole lot in history. If I may go into overtime just a little bit, we have accomplished a whole lot in history. As a matter of fact, we are the mothers and fathers of modern day civilization because the people who gave you all of these inventions out of America, in hindsight, they fit the definition of Foundational Black Americans. Just like 10,000 years ago, the people in ancient Kemet, they wasn't calling themselves Africans because the name Africa wasn't around yet. But in hindsight, because they fit the description of Africans, you call them Africans. So shut that shit down. I knew I was gonna eat your ass up.
And that you did. Goddamn, let that cool off for a second. Whew.
Okay. Let's see. Um,
Can I say something, please?
yeah, hold on. Franco, I'm gonna rotate the stage. I'm gonna drop you down. You can come back up. Oh no, that's okay, Franco. Go ahead, Africa Reality. Say something real quick. Then I gotta get
Um,
Ooh, you made him leave.
I don't
I
care.
just,
We gotta say something real quick. Then we got to get to the tough line. Go ahead.
I just want to confirm this conversation. What did it lead to? Did it gonna make the system better for Black Americans? And I love the calling out of Africans, and I hope we too we are calling out our leaders too. I just want to make sure that Black Americans are doing the same, going to the right political party speeches and stuff to create awareness, because we just want to sit on here on TikTok and just mumble over and over. I land with that.
Was that to me? Or was that just a general statement? That's just a general. Chris, go ahead. You can answer it. It was general KD1, but Chris
Yeah,
said he wanted to answer it. Go ahead.
I just want to let you know, Africa Reality, you keep on coming up here saying that. We are most definitely doing that. Like in California, they've already delineated numbers. Now, I know you don't know much about American politics, so let me explain it to you. It starts with the states first. We can't just be talking about the federal this and federal that. See, when states do things, then the feds get involved. So right now, they do it in California. As you know about Brooke, sending the emails, they doing it in New York. Then after that, we're going to go to all the 48 states and do the same thing. So we're working on it. Learn from us and do the same thing to your leaders. Hold them accountable for what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because as we were saying earlier, Y'all keep saying that we're stealing our resources here in America when it's your leaders who are keeping the money. We have to hold your leaders accountable the same way we're doing. You gotta do the same thing. I'll land there.
Got another question, right? Because a lot of these tethers love to say that foundational Black Americans uh don't have the same smoke for white tea supremacy that we have for them. But at the same time, they'll talk out the other side of their mouth and say that we need to stop blaming the white man. So which one is it? And secondly, secondly, I would like to return the question: how come y'all don't fight the white man? How come y'all don't fight the white man? Y'all don't come over here and try to get on the front line with us. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been outside since I was about 19, 20 years old. I'm 34 years old. And anytime there was a demonstration, anytime it was really time to get the banging on these devils, y'all wasn't outside with us. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, where them neo-Yazis tried to storm Lincoln Heights and scare our women and our children. Right next door to that community is a community full of Africans. You know what I'm saying? You had niggas coming from across town, armed, patrolling the community, chasing these devils off in the middle of the night. Right next door, our so-called African brothers didn't bust a grape, didn't even bring us a case of water or nothing. They stayed over there, walking up and down the street in their bed sheets and talking their language and doing them. But if something like that happened over in their community, they would have been looking for our black asses. So no, save me with that shit. Save that.
Before they lie, they
Can I,
are
can I,
allowing us in your country. Why would we fight the white man when they let us here? They give us access to America.
The white is not
We
can
we
I,
allowing
take
can I,
Burkina
advantage of
Faso.
the laws that you have fought for. Why would we give that up? Why would we fight
You
the white man
entertaining
with you?
us. You think you're
can
funny,
I,
but we
Can
enjoying.
anybody point out? Can anybody point out a united front of African immigrants who stood on business against the system of racism, white supremacy, police
Burkina
brutality,
Faso.
mass incarceration
Burkina
in
Faso.
hold
history,
on.
Why
right?
would
The
the
Black
why
Panther
would we do
Party,
Establish,
right?
that?
The Nation of
Why would we
establish.
Islam.
do that?
Can
That
anybody? Can
allow us
anybody
to
name a
come in
group of
America?
African immigrants who stood on business like we have? I'll give you $10,000 out of my brother's vest pocket if you can.
So why there is
Why would
no
we
black?
do that and
Hold
they
on,
allow us to
bro.
come
Can
to
I ask
Oh,
you?
the
America?
black.
Wait a
Come
minute, the
on. We're
black.
talking about white stuff. Come on now.
Okay, so why is there no African American president or Black American president so far? Because you lay all this out as if Africa is not even doing nothing. You see
Why
Burkina.
Africa? Because we're okay
Bro.
with voting for white people.
Hold
We're okay
on.
with voting for white people.
Let me answer, please. Yeah, whatever you want to do is a problem. It's fine. Why is Black Americans not getting involved more in activities in America? Just like Spirit is going down right now. Why is Black America not making moves to buy it?
Why is
I,
Jessica Simpson? Why is Jessica Simpson? What's her name? Jessica Jackson in Chicago standing at city council meetings alone, and while them waterhead Africans sitting down in their seats. Why is that? I don't see not one African standing behind her. When I go to City Hall in Detroit, Michigan, and I'm out there fighting for rights for those prisoners out there and prison reform,
Talking to your
not
mic,
one
American.
African. Not one
so
African is standing behind me. Guess who is standing behind me? Black Americans.
Mm-hmm.
I never see Africans on the forefront for us at all. Never, not one time. Jessica Jackson is all on the news. And clearly you could see those Africans are sitting in their seats and won't even look her direction. Why is
so
that? But you
when
want to talk about, wait a minute. You want to talk about what we're not doing. Why are you not doing it? We're sending you our money. We're contributing towards helping make sure you guys get money from our government. Why are you not helping?
first of all, black Americans. I mean, I respect Black Americans. I do business with them all the time. But you can't.
Why
Hold
are
on.
you? We were talking about YT supremacy, and we want to know why you guys are not helping us. That's what we want to know. We want to know why you guys are not
I
standing
gave
with
you
us.
the
And so,
answer, my
wait a
sister. I
minute.
gave you the answer.
Oh, I'm
Why
sorry.
would
I
we
thought I
fight
was about
against
to
the white
go
team
up
men
on
that
him.
allow us to come to America?
You just did that too good. I swear, I just thought you was him. We want to know. We want. We want to know why you. They're almost invisible. these people, but sitting here telling us what we should and should not be doing and how we should be approaching this situation with white tea supreme. Y'all scary waterhead asses is sitting up in them seats and won't even look our directions while we're fighting for our rights.
Okay. All right, we got a new person up. Hey, Keena, how you
Can
doing?
I
Oh,
can I answer, please?
wait.
So Templar,
Oh, Teflon. Hey, Teflon. You want to go on and jump in there? Teflon?
Can I answer, Bacon, please?
Yes, hello.
Hey, you want to hold on, Africa? Y'all. Come on, let's move off. Let's get on to something else. Go ahead, Teflon.
Okay, as far as the prompt, Pan-Africanism or versus delineation, okay, I think the delineation is the problem for
Thank you,
them. Okay?
KD1. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I
Oh
think the
snap! I wasn't
delineation is a
even
big
okay.
problem for them because like, I mean, what if they don't connect to us? Then what kind of greatness, what kind of black greatness do they connect to? What kind of black accomplishments do they connect to? You know. So it's like an insistence. And then, they ignore the number. They ignore the number of us that, were actually brought over here, you know what I'm saying, to North America. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, they insist on claiming us. I mean, they claim us, and like that guy said, they basically want to take, man. They want to take over, they want to control. I think these people are natural enemies, man. You know what I'm saying? And their trust issues, their disrespect issues, and we're okay on our own. Us 40, 50 million, we'll be all right. They need to understand that we don't want to, unite with you. You can't even unite in Africa. Why do you want to unite with us over here? There's no ulterior motive, and I'll land with that.
Okay. Anybody have a rebuttal for the Teflon?
Yeah, I don't
I got
remember.
a rebuttal.
Yes, I have one as well.
Y'all is nuts. Go
Yeah, I think
ahead.
it's funny, but it's not even funny. Anyway, Mr. Teflon, it's okay. We don't have to be united, okay? You want to delineate it with, like we say every day, that's fine. Nobody forcing you to, but I'm pretty sure out of the 50 million African Americans, I'm pretty sure at least 40 million want to unite with Africans, at least. So you are only a small number, like 1 point something percent out of the whole 50 million. So it's all right. You can delineate it. We are not worried about you guys. You want to stay ignorant, that's fine. Stay in your corner. Nobody cares. All right. You can whine like a baby. Nobody cares about it. But we're gonna move forward with those who want to move forward. It's 2% of African American in outside America. All right. It's 1 point something percent in Africa. They're moving on. All right. They're getting rich. They're making money. Y'all are here. Hold on, KG1. Don't whine like a baby. You all right? All right, okay. You can be here in America, whine like a baby, be ignorant, and your bank account is empty. So who's the loser? Well, you're the loser because people are moving on. We are moving on. Okay. Again, Africa is the future.
The future what?
Teflon final say.
Yo,
Hey,
listen,
host,
man.
can I?
What can Africa be the future of when you guys can't even get along with people right next door to you? Come on, man. You're
Do
not
you
being
get?
realistic. All
Do
of
you
your
all get along in
resources,
the?
you owe out. You owe your resources out in bad business deals. The Europeans will pull out those receipts and those contracts. That's why you have to stay silent on that. Okay? All you do is lie about anything. You're lying saying they're stealing your resources. No, they got those resources from you fair and square. Or at least, by their standards with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But you entered into sucker deals, man. You know what I'm saying? Those resources no longer belong to you. Deal with that and give us free.
I have a response.
Hold
First
on.
of all,
Hold on. No, you didn't say it in the beginning, Frank.
I have a rebuttal.
Okay,
Yes.
you didn't say it though earlier. It's over with. That's the rebuttal's over. Let's get to Keena. Keena,
Oh, thank you, host. Thank you.
hi. You
Uh,
want to address the prompt?
yeah. I think, like the brother was saying, first of all, let's talk about the so-called delineation, whatever word you want to use, or separation. First of all, as Africa, I'm a continental African. I live here. I was born here, I still live here. We don't care what you want and what you want to do. In fact, we're not affected in any way by whatever situation that you want to choose. It's you. We welcome every person of African descent wants to unite with people on the continent, and that's what we want. Some of us. I'm a Pan-Africanist myself, and that's what we want. But if you have people that thinks that they are not us, you're more than welcome. I don't even want you here. I don't want to unite people with people that don't want to associate themselves with me. I love who I am. I'm an African first, and I will never change for anything. You see what I mean? We know there are a lot of people here, like in my country, for example, we're trying to build a country. We're trying to do that. You would never find any place where everyone was getting along. That's a lie. In America itself, within the black community itself, there are also some issues there. We know them. That's how a society is. But that doesn't mean that you cannot unite as a people. Of course, we have got issues. We've got a lot of problems that we know we have them. But some of us, we have dedicated our lives to make sure that this place works. That's why some of us never leave to go anywhere, because we want to make sure that this place works for all of us. Not only people that are here, even people of African descent that are not here. But if you feel that you cannot be part of this, well and good. We are not forcing you. I don't even want to see you here. Stay where you are. We will stay where we are. And thank you, host, for inviting some of us. Some of us, we are very, very passionate. Sometimes we might come out as if we are ignorant or rude, but we know the experiences that we have had as Africans. We know exactly where we want to take the continent, and that's exactly what we are trying to do as a people. And everyone is welcome. If you want to associate with us, fine. If you don't want, that's on you. We don't even care about you. Thank you, host. Thank you.
You're welcome, Keena. Anybody have a rebuttal for Keena?
I got a rebuttal.
All right, go ahead, Chris. And
I have
then
a
Katie
rebuttal.
one.
I have
Nope,
a
just
rebuttal.
just the two. Chris and Katie one. Then we're gonna try to have a reasonable open panel. Go ahead, Chris.
You were saying that you didn't care about what we do. That's a prime example of why Pan African doesn't work. Because over here in America, we've actually cared about what y'all have done for so long of a time. And I think a lot of people looked at that and what you said is very disrespectful. But there is something that you could do with the vigor that you're speaking of. Can you please call back all the military age men when your time to come off the mic? Can you ask the military age men that are African that are joining our militaries and joining our police departments and joining the correctional facilities? Can you call all of them back over there? Because I think those young men, they could use their vigor and their energy and their strength to help build up the way you were saying that you wanted them to build up.
I think you're missing the point, brother.
Sir, you get the rebuttal when my time's up. I think I got your point very well because you came on talking about Black American problems and saying how we do this and how we do that. One thing for sure is that it's not 2.5 million of us in your homeland. I know that for a fact. But it's 2.5 million of y'all over here. So technically, most of them are military age men, and they're not working on the problem. They're over here being a problem. So make sure you speak to that when your time goes, and I'll land there.
All right, I think you're missing the point. Africa has about 1.4 billion people in it. The youngest people anywhere on this planet, they happen to be Africans. We still have a lot of young people here. Yes, we cannot deny the fact that there are Africans that come and join your army. That's their decision. And you're talking as if the 2.1 million Africans that have recently migrated to those places are all in the military. That's not the case. The largest number of young people that are still on this continent. You cannot deny the fact that people will travel to wherever they want. But that doesn't mean that we don't have people that can do the things that we want to be done. They are still here. 1.4 billion people, the youngest people on the planet, they still live here, my brother. They still live here. But as far as you saying, when I said I didn't care about what you guys do, I'm talking about people that don't want to do anything with Africa, which happens to be a minority of you. It's not the 45 million of you. It's just a very small number. It's less than, maybe even less than 1,000. You are a minority. Just a very, very small group. The loudest TikTokers. If you go on the ground, I live in a country where I've got African Americans that are my
Okay,
neighbors.
land your plane.
In my
You
home
got
country.
another rebuttal, Keena. You can finish your sentence, Keena, but you just got another rebuttal. I want you to land.
All right. Yeah. So what I was saying is, when we talk about that, when I say I didn't care, I don't care about what you think. If you want separation from Africa, that's fine. I'm not saying I don't care about African Americans that wants to associate themselves with Africa. I do care, but those are my people. I've had some of my family members that were taken from me. I've had African American that happens to be my neighbors in my own country here. So what you're saying, when we put up a statement, I'm talking to people that don't want to do anything with us. You cannot be allies with people that don't want, who move forward with people that want.
Is it on me?
Wait a minute. Did he finish?
I thought somebody muted him.
Who muted him?
I damn you.
The black
You
did.
know, sometimes
How
people
y'all
don't want to hear the
automatically just
truth.
gonna blame me?
Come
They
on.
don't want to hear the
Racist.
truth,
Y'all
They don't want to
racist.
I
hear the
just
truth.
got back up here.
I said
Okay.
it was the black because y'all
I've
racist.
had this
See, I told you, I
All
conversation
right,
told you
with,
they
let
was
him
anti-black. I told you they think
just
like them
finish.
white folk.
I give you 5 more seconds, Keenan. Go ahead and land your plane.
I've had this conversation with Black Receipt. I'm sure he's the one that muted me. You know, we're not against anyone. We love everyone. But we know who our allies are. We know people that we can work with. We don't force friendship or comradeship or whatever that you want to call it. We work with people that wants to work with us. We are very, very nice people,
Okay.
very respectful.
Okay, Keenan. That was
Thank you.
over 5 seconds. My mod's gonna mute you. Okay, go ahead, KD1.
Yeah. So, um, real quick, that's part of my time. Kenna, which country you in?
I'm in Angola.
Angola. Angola.
Yep.
Okay. All right. All right. So yeah. Like, look, the definition of Pan-Africanism, right, is the liberation of African people on the continent and abroad. And by abroad, as it pertains to the foundation of Black Americans, they referring to us as Africans, right? Kwame Nkrumah said the overthrowing of European imperialism through scientific socialism, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. But now I want to focus on that, on the African continent and abroad piece. A big thing that I'm finding is that, you know, when many of us say, oh, Pan-Africanism ain't even on the continent, that's not exactly true. You got little enclaves of it. You got little pockets of it here and there. Ken is an example. He's coming from one of them little enclaves, you know, and they'll let Black Americans come there and, you know, work with them or do whatever. But see, that speaks to the one-sided nature of it. How come no Pan-Africanists from the African continent who are actually Africans ever come over to America and help us with the issues we got going on in our community? How come we always get y'all suckers from over there? Y'all don't never send us no soldiers. Y'all send us y'all suckers. And by soldiers, I don't mean anybody that's gonna do something violent, but I mean soldiers in the cause of black empowerment. You know what I'm saying? It's always us going over there to experience Pan-Africanism from Africans. You know what I'm saying? But the Africans that come over here, man, they don't be on that shit. They don't be on that shit. It's a one-sided thing. It's always a one-sided thing. And all delineation is saying is like, look, we are divorcing ourselves from these one-sided relationships, man. We cool on that. We cool on minority coalitions. We cool on flat blackness. Because really, when you look at flat blackness, or even the concept of universal blackness, or in this context, Pan-Africanism, that's based on white supremacist perspective. Oh, we all should unite because the white man looks at us the same. Listen to that. We should all unite and work together because the white man looks at us the same. So what, everything was all hunky dory before this devil got here? Is that what you saying? We never had any problems prior to him coming here, man. No. Disagreement and WAR is just a part of human nature, and it be like that sometimes. And I'm not gonna base my desire to unite on somebody who's only been on this planet for 15 minutes. And with that, I'll land.
Keena, final say, and then we'll open it up to open panel for a while, and then we'll close. Go ahead, Keena.
Yeah, I think this is like, I hear what you're saying, my brother, and I agree with you. But let's just be honest. Black people have been betrayed by their own brothers. That's just the truth. It happens where black people are. Whether we like it or not, it happens. It happens where you are in your country. It happens in my country. It happens pretty much everywhere. But we cannot deny the fact that we've got black people that have united to fight a system. It happens everywhere. But we have to be strong as a people and make sure that we all behave in our best interest. Because whether we like it or not, it doesn't matter where a black person is. We all going through the same, pretty much the same stuff. We are the people that are under oppression. It doesn't matter where you are and which country you live in. It's pretty much the same. The playbook is the same. Until we get it in our heads that we have to fight against this, we'll never make any progress. Are we going to have traitors? Of course we're going to have them. Even our own brothers might betray us. But that does not stop us from moving forward and do the work that we have to do as a people, as a Pan-Africanist island. Thank you.
Brother, why would we go against the US government against you? We come over here to live. We want to be Americans and live the dream. Do you understand? Pan-Africanism is a psyop. So we can come here and live like Americans.
Wait a
Because you
minute.
are lazy and we want to replace you.
The
Sorry, my
black
brother.
crazy, man.
We
The
must
black
You see what
know.
happens when we try
Tell
to
us,
My name is
entertain
the
us. I'm
African
gonna tell
Receipt. I
you.
will
black.
speak the
The
truth
black,
for
I'm
my
gonna tell
African
you.
brothers.
you
I'm
see
gonna
when we
tell
talk
I
you.
about
know
The
this
something
is
black.
Hunter
important.
here.
Wait a
I
minute.
When we
know
talk
What
Entertain
about
us.
brothers?
something
Entertain
important, we
us.
get such kind
The
of
black.
people.
Wait a minute.
That's how
What
you do.
brothers
You
was he
entertain us.
referring to
I
that
know this
betrayed
is
us?
Hunter here.
You the
Wait,
And I
the
one
must
who
black.
represent
entertain
for
us.
my African
No,
The
brothers.
black.
you're just an
We
Wait a
want to
entertainer.
minute.
come here and
FBA
be
entertainer.
Americans.
I'm going to bed,
What
I'm
bro.
brothers were
sorry.
you refer?
FBA
Stop! I'm trying to
entertainer.
ask them something.
You see,
What brothers? What brothers were you referring to that we were betrayed by? What brothers you talking about?
We betray everyone that allowed us to come to America. Don't you know? The white American use us as pawns and we will be happy to become
Wait,
the
I want
pawns
him to answer.
can I answer
I
of
this?
want him to
America.
answer.
Can I
I
answer
Yeah,
want
we're
to
this
not gonna
answer.
question?
have a conversation. Personally, I
No,
don't
I'm being
participate in
serious.
buffoonery or anything like that.
Yeah, I know,
No,
but
I'm
I'm
being
wait,
I'm
serious.
hold
not for that.
on.
He
And
was
host,
making me laugh, but I was
thank you
serious.
so much for
Uh,
the engagement and I appreciate you, my
Oh,
sister.
he not gonna answer.
Nothing
Look what you
nothing
did.
more but love. I don't engage in buffoonery. I'm not here for
I,
that.
I wasn't. I
If
was
I'm,
laughing at
I
him. I
will not
wasn't
allow
laughing
my
at
time
you.
wasted like that. I'm more than willing to engage in an intellectual conversation, not buffoonery. I'm
Okay,
not for
so
that.
okay,
Thank you,
I'm being
thank you, host.
serious.
Appreciate. Thank you.
Oh man, see, look what you did. The black.
You see,
Damn, I was trying to ask
I
him.
am more than willing to tell you the truth for my African brothers. I'm sorry. This is the truth. They may not like it, but my name is the African Receipt, and I will tell you that we come here to benefit of the American team. That's what we want. So if you think we're going to side with you against the white man, you are crazy. What is wrong with you? The white man control America. He gave me the loophole to come to America and I will use it. And I will scam you, your mama, and everybody so I can stay in America. ICE? What do you mean about ICE? I will give me a green card. I will marry a white lady from
man,
Connecticut and let her know that in 90 days I will get my green card and I will be a happy American. Oh, thank you to America. You don't know, you don't understand. But I will tell you today, as the African receipt, that we love America because we are here to replace you. And it is okay. You are lazy. You hear we tell you every day.
Oh my goodness. Look what you did. You done ran the little African man off. I was really trying to find out who he was talking to. Wait a minute. So I wanted to know, quick question to the Africans. When are y'all going to stop referring to us as your brothers and your sisters? We do not want to be referred to as brothers or sisters or distant relatives, none of that stuff. If you're not at our family reunions, we don't even know you. We don't see you at family reunions. We're not seeing you in the census. When we go do our, check our stuff, you're not there. We don't have, no connection to Africa. I just want to know when this is going to stop. I land my plane.
We do not come to America to fight white supremacy. We come to take because America stole our resources, so we come over to get them back. That is what we are doing. You asking us to fight? No way. The only example of Pan-Africanism is those politicians of your government, if you tell them to sign lineage-based reparations, they would not receive none, but that would be Pan-Africanism. Wouldn't it be so lovely if we had a friend? And I land my plane with bushmeat gas.
What's up, man? You understand what I'm saying? These people, this African, they come here, they take our welfare, man. They come here, they want to take our loan. They come here, they don't even work. They're fighting with us. You understand what I'm saying, bro? This African, they want to talk like us, with our pants down. We show our slipper in. You understand what I'm saying? This African want to take our kids' welfare, our kids' loan. They're lazy. They this and that. I make it just a scam. All of you are like just scam. You think you're funny, but you're not even funny. You don't even understand what's going on. I feel sorry for you. You think it's a comedy, but all your life you're gonna be a comedian. You're just an entertainment. Okay, that's why white people like to make money out of you guys, because you just entertain the world. That's all you do. All right, I land my plane.
It's funny and it's sad when I hear the black compare FBA with KKK. What a loss in humanity. It's sad to hear that. You comparing yourself with a KKK in America, the land of racism, the land
Triple
of
K, I love TikTok shop. Go
the
ahead.
land of
You on mute.
I don't think after Africa will be the same. Africa is moving forward. We are not just looking at you. It is sad seeing you compare FBA with KKK. I can't believe it. It's sad.
Thank you. Shout out to the room. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to all the gifters gifting me and the panelists. We all appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Africans, the exam is in. The professors is grading the papers for civilization and economic development. FBA, A plus, Africa, F minus. For social and political advancement, Africa, F minus, FBA, A plus. For technology and design of a country, FBA, A plus, Africa, F minus. Socialization and academics, Black America, FBA, A plus, Africa, F minus. Africans, you're losing. You left your country underdeveloped and in shambles. You don't look good at all. The exam is in, you guys fail. Go back and take the exam again. You really got to do that.
Hello. I don't really know the prompt, but all of that FBA bullshit is fucking stupid. Okay, as a black man myself, from Atlanta, one of the blackest cities in America. All that shit is fucking stupid. Okay. All right. We are American. All right. We need to take pride in that. Not this foundational black American bull fucking shit. Okay. You guys sound like idiots talking about some FBAs. Shut the hell up. Okay. We are Americans. All right. We are the most privileged than anybody in the world. Don't fucking mute me, you fucking
Hey,
goofy.
hey, hold on. You got to use TikTok friendly language here, sir. Now hold
Have
on.
been the whole
Hold
time.
on, you. What's the problem here? Let's talk about it. You don't have to be like that. You don't
I've
got
been
to rush.
TikTok friendly.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You don't have to rush and cuss every other word just to get your point off. We can slow walk this. Now, what's the issue you have, Kevo?
Like a tragic mulatto to me.
I don't know. I don't know the prompt, like I said, but the issue I have is with this FBA nonsense. It's counterproductive. We're Americans. Grow the fuck up. Stop being a little bitch. Grow up. You're an American.
Now look at her, brother. Do you understand that these immigrants are talking down on you and your legacy? And you out here talking about this flat blackness coonery. Look, we don't want to hear that. I'm just trying to get you to know. We don't give a damn anymore.
What do you say about
You
us, the
see, you're
black?
comparing FBA
What do you
with
say
K,
about
Very
us?
Triple K,
performative.
the
Good
black.
job, man.
You're comparing FBA with Triple K. It
You
is sad,
failed.
man. It is sad, man.
Africans,
It's because we
Africans,
want to protect our legacy in America.
Me,
You
I'm
want to
for
compare us
FBA,
Yeah,
to
I
them
mean,
oh.
if
them
we talk
Triple
about
K
FBAs, that shit
Hold
is
goofies.
on.
nonsense.
Africa, we
Africans
Shit
already
is
have
said the
failed
nonsense
black.
the
because
exam of civilization.
look
Wait.
at Black America
Okay,
today.
listen to me.
It's
Listen to
Africans
fucking
me.
have
Hold
shit.
on.
failed.
Hey, y'all be
Look,
quiet
Help
when
me
the host is
mute.
talking.
look at Black America
Hold
today.
on, Kevo. Let the black receipt in him, and let's hear this. The audience want to hear this. Y'all two have a back receipt. I mean, a back and forth. Wait, Africa, don't come off mute. Go ahead, the black and Kevo. Y'all have a conversation.
Yeah, I'm gonna be serious right now. You say you're American, and what about FBA is anti-American when we're embracing and trying to let people know about our history here? We could care less about the
A
YT
lot of
name.
that
Yes, we
is
understand. Hold on, let me finish. We understand that
you asked a
it's a
question,
system
by
of
the way.
hold on, let me finish, and so you can expand on this answer. That's why I'm trying to expand on the question.
But you did ask
Hold,
a
hold on,
question.
hold on, hold on, sir. That's why I say let me expand on the question, because I don't want you to go all around the loop around and go to all the extra bullshit. That's why I want you to be very detailed and
Are
focus
you
on a
asking a
certain
question
part.
or making a
Hold on,
statement?
hold on, hold on, sir. Calm down. Like I said,
Question or statement?
both, sir. Understanding what FBA
Let me
is
know when your
about,
question is ready.
I will let you know. Trust me, when I'm finished, I will let you know. But at the end of the day, FBA is about being focusing on America, the history of our lineage in America, and the nuance. So you saying we're just Americans, that's what we've been saying. We have said that in different ways that you could think of. So the fact you saying this is ignorant or whatever, I could care less.
Thank
What is
you.
your true issue with what FBA is doing unless you either are not fully a FBA, you out here trying to get you some diaspora cooch. Well, what is your true issue?
All right, my issue with FBAs is they kind of are racist and they kind of like to separate themselves from American, from being an American. Okay,
Are you a Black American? Because that don't even make
I'm
sense.
from Atlanta.
Okay,
Like
but the
I'm from
name
East
is
Atlanta. I'm black.
foundational Black American. So how do you think
Yeah, but
they're
the FBA
anti-American?
movement
They're
is
literally
inherently racist.
where? What about it
Well,
is
there's kind
racist?
of like a black superiority complex,
It's called
and
pride.
and
It's pride. No, it's black pride.
yeah.
Do you know what black pride is? You know, when all these
Do
other
you know what white
races and
pride is?
ethnic groups
White
of
pride is
people.
racist,
I
though.
do, but white pride ain't the only racism in this country. Everybody in this mother
Okay,
effing
so how is
land
black
is
pride not
racist to us.
racist?
Everybody.
Okay, so how is black pride not racist when white pride is?
Because there is nothing wrong with showing pride for your people when
All right. What about
invade.
white
Hold on.
power?
When
What if I said white
invade. Well,
power?
hold on. I'm answering your question.
The
When
lady speak.
invaders, intruders
Can you
into your
control
land and
yourself or not,
territory,
Kevo? We have
he
conversations here.
triggered.
We're trying to explain something to you.
No,
Do
I'm
you want
asking
to
her
have,
questions.
or do
I'm
you want to
challenging
just get
her.
up
But I
here
was
and
trying to answer your
troll?
question.
Do you just
Calm
want to get up
down.
here and
We
troll,
just
and
want
you
to have a
don't
true
like
back and
we
forth.
controlling the conversation?
All
You
right, can
just
you guys
want to
let her speak
troll.
though?
No, you don't shut me up. You sit there and you listen, and y'all talk one at a time. Go ahead, Fadi.
Yeah, I was just saying, what part of it is racist? You have literally people talking trash about our ancestors, and our people are saying, hey, you're wrong for that. That's not true. And while you're talking trash about my ancestors, let me remind you of what your ancestors did or went through. Nobody has room to talk about anybody's ancestors. It's defending, not being
So,
racist. Because
but let me
hold on.
ask you a
I just
question.
hold on before you answer the
Please.
question. I need you to look up the definition of racism.
I know
Learn what
the
it means,
definition
because
of
we don't
racism.
just like people because of their skin color or their race,
No. Hold on. I know the definition of racism.
or else you wouldn't think that FBA was racist.
Okay. All right. Define racism right now.
I just asked you to do that. How you gonna ask me to do what I told you to do?
You didn't ask me that.
I did. Did y'all not just hear me tell him go look up the
We
definition of
heard you.
racist and racism?
We heard you.
Yes.
This probably that half DEI brain, that dumb European immigrant brain. That shit
Man,
look like a tragic mulatto.
yeah, I think we got one.
See, there it is. Classic
Yeah,
racism right there. He called me a mulatto.
No,
Yeah.
whatever
look.
you are.
You
There it
do
is right
understand
there.
certain
Like,
certain parts
is
of
that
the
not the
country
most
embrace
racist
certain.
shit you could
No,
say?
it's not.
No,
It's
it's
American
not.
Like, are you
language.
fucking stupid?
It's
Bro, that's
American
the most
language.
racist shit you could say. Are you
No,
Sir.
it's
It's
not.
American language. I don't know
Language,
about you new
please.
breeds. Like you
Where's
new
this man
breeds,
really
I
from,
don't
y'all?
understand you new breeds. Y'all don't understand the
are
culture of
you a fucking
America. Like
retard,
some
bro? Are you
these
fucking
terms are
stupid?
not offensive.
He keep
Me
on
calling myself
cussing.
a Negro is
That
not
was the
offensive
most
to me.
racist shit you
Sir, I call myself a Negro proudly. I'm
was the
not
most racist
offensive.
shit ever.
Oh
But
Oh
look,
is
my,
yeah,
he?
he
Is he?
ain't grow.
Where's he really from? Is
Right.
this
Where
man
I
he
really
don't
from
know. That's
he
why I
America?
say
definitely
he's a
ain't one of
tragic
us.
mulatto.
Me mulatto.
You
What
No, I
the
are.
called
fuck?
you
But
a
where are
tragic
you?
mulatto.
Where you from,
Are
Kevin?
we?
Where your grandparents from? Where your
Can I?
grandparents from?
New Orleans.
Where you from?
Nah, he's something else. He's something special.
Yeah, it's you. You not
Could I
giving your grandparents from New Orleans.
Can
Where
I?
you from?
could I say this? Could I say this?
Kevo
If
been removed, y'all. He got
could I say
He
this?
restricted.
said the R word.
Oh,
Could I say
did
this
he?
whole could I say this, right?
Mm.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, when I was, just saying those things, but it's true. If life was an exam and we looked at all aspects of development, socialization, economics, infrastructure, industrial revolution that we have in all countries, Africa would be a F minus. They failed. They're underdeveloped right now. They have the worst healthcare system. Nigeria, with all that money, Aliko Dangote, the richest melanated man in the world, as they say, with all that money, Nigeria has the worst healthcare system in the world. No power structure. Okay, no ambulance system. No 911 to call for any level of assistance. No police department to stop, CRIMES. There's smug fest when they were grabbing all these women and just threw it right on the street. There was nobody to protect them. So when you talk about civilization, economic development, technology, the FBAs, we got an A plus 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 because we did it all years ago. These people are just now catching up. They're slow and they don't realize that. And they're coming here to tell us what to do when they don't have anything positive on that continent. Maybe
It's not
you
what
got
it sounds like, Mr. Intelligent. Is that him?
maybe you have what's his name, Chore. God bless him. Hopefully he can get these Africans mind together. Salama, what was Salima in South Africa, Nigeria, Mali. What my problem with Africans is that Mansa Musa is the richest man today. Even he been going all these thousands of years. He's still the richest man. Mali's probably been the richest empire. What did y'all do with all that stuff? Y'all pilgrimage it. Y'all came to America and got $10 billion 3 years
Is he going to
ago
talk
to say
about
that y'all
this?
need vital records, and y'all did not do nothing. Y'all pilgrim. You know how much $1 in naira in Nigeria,
Get ready
$1
to
is worth.
land your plane, y'all, so we can
Okay,
start wrapping it
one
up.
dollar,
I
$1
have
in
a
naira,
rebuttal.
Nigerian money is 1,300 of their money. So you can imagine all the trillions of dollars that they got already and how they never developed their country, never developed their people. All these 90 million children got a mom and a daddy, and all 87 million children have to work in the mines and
You
feed
got to
their
talk to
families.
bro.
That's underdeveloped. That's primitive.
Okay, land
And
y'all plane.
okay,
Land your
I
plane.
just want to say, Africans, you got nothing to come to FBAs and argue about because you left a place that can't even feed you. Thank you.
Yeah, you say all this
Okay,
though.
hold on, Africa
I
reality.
agree. Can I just say something, please?
Yeah, go
I'm sorry,
ahead.
man. Yeah, I mean, I agree with all you just said right now. Even Dangote himself just complained about spending $95 million. I mean, naira every day. I mean, every month, or just for diesel to power his plant, his refinery. $95 million. See, Africa is trying its best. You can see, you just said Burkina Faso is doing great. They are trying. You can't compare 60 years with 250 years. I'm not calling for unity. Or fuck your unity. You can do whatever I want to do. I just
What?
want Black Americans to do better. I want Africans to do more better about their stuff. Me, I'm happy if you want to do what you want to delineate all you want. But I'm saying, when we see reality, just talk about the reality. Don't be generalizing the whole Africa as if Africa is not trying at all. I'll land with that.
All right,
You
thank
know,
you. So hold on, y'all. Go ahead, Fadi, because I'm trying to wrap up.
I'll say this and then I'll be done.
Okay, go ahead,
Y'all
Fadi.
Africans need to come to reality. Y'all keep saying y'all trying y'all best and oh y'all have only been independent for 60 years or whatever the case you want to talk about. Y'all were not colonized until after everything had went downhill already. Mind you, stuff was still going down, but y'all didn't get colonized till after slavery ended here. So for me, y'all saying what y'all be saying is like nah. It's a nah. Like y'all had a 500-year head start. The colonizers came to y'all first. Y'all had plenty of time to get yourselves together, mind you, because according to y'all, they wasn't enslaving y'all, right? Y'all was selling your own people. Things were different back then. Y'all had plenty of time to, develop. And when y'all did get colonized, it was literally for what, 80 years? 80 years. Not even 100 years, 80 years. And we got to carry y'all on our backs because y'all got colonized for 80 years. Not hundreds with an S, not thousands. 80 years. I don't never want to hear nothing else from Africans' mouths talking about something when y'all come over here. Y'all are doing better than us. Y'all up here and we're here and all this other BS. Y'all had a 500-year head start. And y'all still need a
It's the
handout
same
and
thing. Land
help
your
from
plane.
Americans.
Okay, thank you, Fadi. All right, shout out to
Hello.
everybody came.
I
Shout
have anybody.
no. Shout out to everybody who came tonight, you guys. Shout out to my amazing chat. We got 165.1K taps. Awesome job. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the YouTube chat. Shout out to all the panelists. Shout out to my amazing mods. Thank y'all so much. It's just that I'm so tired, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night.
That Black,
good
start
night,
doing
Miss
Good night,
content.
Friend.
Start
Good
doing
night.
everybody.
Okay.
content.
Good
Good
night,
night.
That Black,
everybody.
start doing content
What's
to
up?
make
What's up,
money,
my
my
boy?
brother.
What's up, my guy?
Start do
What's up,
content and make
man?
money. That Black, okay?
What's up, the
I'm
black?
serious
What's
though.
up, man?
You gotta do content and make more money. That Black. Don't just sit at home
What
and
up,
be
the black?
boring,
What up?
bro.
What up? What up, man? What